Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Gamehole Con's edition of Six Sides of Gaming. Six Sides of Gaming's edition of Gamehole Con. Haha, just kidding. Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition game set in the Legacy of Mana universe with some crazy, amazing, top-notch, industry-leading special guests today. Sarah
I wonder when
Moore.
they're going to get here. Oh, me. Hi.
And Peter Atkinson. And let you guys sort of just let us know a little bit more about yourselves and like things you'd like to plug, anything you got going on, such as Actoroke, which we've seen here on stream. And feel free.
You first.
Me first. Hi, I'm Sarah Moore. You can find me on Facebook at Actor Sarah Moore. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and Ko-Fi at Pixies and Pins.
What's Ko-Fi?
It is a like a blog site, so I do a lot of my writing there, and I do some stuff about K-O-F-I. Making a note, everybody.
Missing out, yeah.
I feel like
It's that moment when you find out there's a social media channel you didn't know anything about.
Bringing all of the new stuff, cutting edge.
Right.
Also, I have a.
Somebody's
that'll
trying to get
happen.
in already. Yep.
I have a that's all of my people trying to get in. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see.
the fans found out you were live. They're rushing the door right now.
Entourage did.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I also have a streaming show on Friday nights on twitch.tv/levelup_TTV called Sarah's Table at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I guess that's tonight, huh? Tonight, we are going to be playing the first episode of Labyrinth. So come and check that out. And then I also do a bunch of social media stuff for World of Chaldea, which I'm going to turn over to this guy to talk about.
Segue.
Hi, I'm Peter Atkinson. Yes, World of Chaldea, Actoroke. That is the thing I'm doing most these days. I also do Gen Con once in a while. And Actoroke is an event cycle where what we do is we do an RPG session, and then we do an actor studio where we work with actors to act out the roles from the RPG session screenplay. And then we edit it together to create a movie. And we're doing that here in Gamehole Con, all 3 of those events in 4 days, which is crazy.
It's pretty
for
intense.
Us. We've never done that before.
It's usually a 3-week process. We just squished it all down.
And Six Sides of Gaming is helping us produce it here at Gamehole Con. So
Oh, it's
very
been
much
an absolute
appreciative of
pleasure.
that.
Well, after some crazy tech issues, we finally got the first episode running off, and I heard it ran smoothly yesterday.
It did. It
Which
was
is
great.
fantastic.
Yes.
And then tomorrow, you get to do the actor session, I
That's
believe?
right. Tomorrow,
What time?
Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time, right here on at Gamehole Con.
There you go, right in this exact studio right
Yep,
here.
That's right.
And then the screening party is afterward, I believe.
That'll be
because
Sunday,
after the
4
con.
p.m., also on the Gamehole Con Twitch channel.
Very, very cool. Well, I'm very excited to be playing D&D with you today.
Thank you for having us.
Oh,
This is
God,
fun.
yes, thank you
We
for
came to a game convention. Didn't expect we'd get a chance to play a game. I mean, that's
very
that's
rare.
fantastic.
Who does that? You know, I've been to Gen Con since 2011, and I've never played a game there that wasn't programmed. I haven't leisurely scheduled and played a game at Gen Con. Can you believe that? That
I
many
can't
years.
believe that.
Yes.
How many games do you get to play at Gen Con?
No.
I do play. Actually, I played several games at Gen Con this year. I probably played
Oh, I
half a
played
dozen
one.
games because I ran 4 play tests of the Actoroke role-playing game
Yeah, I played
by
that
Jonathan Tweet at Gen Con this year. And I also have an annual Burning Wheel game that I play with some other friends from Louisville who are big. Hey, Jeff, Todd, Roy.
friends.
Yeah, call
Rusak
out, shout
Gaming,
out,
hello.
Burning Wheel.
So, I would like to introduce you to a DM that plays on this channel quite frequently. I hope he is up to muster.
No pressure.
We
Yeah,
like to
Wow.
haze each other. We haze each other a lot.
Yeah.
He's the softest GM we know.
That's not true. Brody's not here.
Poor Brody. Devin Devine, the DM of today. Hello, Devin.
Yay!
Would you like to maybe give a little rundown on Legacy of Mana? About what we're going to experience today, specifically the Ilfarian Knights? Because I think there's a lot of new here. And then, well, whatever you'd like to do, you take away.
All
Take
right.
it away.
Yes, we are going to be adventuring today in the world of Amaria, a world based off of many old-fashioned fantasy ideas and with a bit of a sort of a twist on their head and a modern outlook. In particular, we will be looking today at the Ilfarian Knights, a order of particularly nasty individuals who believe that magic is the way of the past and should be stamped out. That by pulling us up by the straps of our own boots, and proper hard work and science is the way forward. And magic is one of those things that always seems to go to the rich, powerful, and gifted, rather than the people who actually deserve it, which would be themselves, of course.
Yes.
We will be dealing with some of them today, so those of you with spells, which is everybody at that side of the table.
That's right.
We'll have some interesting experiences, I think, while those without spells will probably find them relatively just kind of, they're guys with swords. I don't know.
Yeah, mechanically adjacent, a lot of the stuff we're playing today is a lot different than the fifth ed stuff that's out there. Our design is to try and take the fifth ed mechanics, and there's a lot of there's a secondary barrier of playability, and we've developed a lot of our stuff around there. So time manipulation, which some of you are dealing with. I believe you're a time paladin. Flying elves and things, including we've also got what happens if you fail your rolls and stuff. And these Ilfarian Knights have the ability to sap, absorb, counterspell, and destroy magic use. And they do a lot of damage to mana-laden creatures, like elves and stuff like that, that have spell-like abilities. They're kind of a blight. The joke used to be back in the early 2000s when we were playing Legacy of Mana, playing a paladin in Amaria is playing a wizard in Amaria is like playing a paladin in Ravenloft, old school Ravenloft, where you just become a beacon of oh no, right? So that's just the tone and feel.
Yeah, there are many aspects of Amaria which will be lightly touched on as we have a flying elf with us today. There is, of course, the kingdom in the sky, known as Elysia, and the government of Lunalia that runs the place. It is primarily military-driven, and the ley lines, which course mana throughout the world, coalesce over the sky, and they have airships which ride along them like sort of highways up in the air. So that would be kind of where you have come from. Although currently we are on the surface in the northern parts of the place known as Chimeris, the large continent towards the center of the map. We are jumping in shortly after, or not sure, I guess a little bit time after the Ilfarian Empire has collapsed inward as some guy, nobody really, just kind of
led an army, some Luke Skywalker wannabe.
Drove an airship into the Emperor.
Yeah, just ended it. The Empire's fallen. And
And with that, the borders of the Empire have begun to recede somewhat as power vacuums have spotted up and warlords have taken control. But that is not where we will be beginning. We will be beginning on a ship.
Ooh, we're on an actual airship?
We're on a water ship.
Oh, water ship. Sorry.
As I believe we have a shallow-skinned dwarf who is a seafaring dwarf.
Yes.
So this will be your ship.
This is my boat.
Oh. Of course I knew that. Since
currently ferrying some other people around when a abrupt storm is beginning to come in over the horizon. So what we will do is something that we do in our Strands of Destiny game. We might as well do it here today.
Yes.
We're going to go around the table. We'll have each person introduce their character, and I'm going to get you to roll a d20. And then the number you roll is going to correspond to a question that I have about your character.
Okay.
And this will be no wrong answers. It is your character, and you can answer it however you like, but it is just a way to get us introduced to your character and kind of get the ball rolling on what kind of things we're going to be expecting to see today.
Just as you're getting started on that, so we're doing some D8s that people can give
tradition.
with,
we'll explain this.
With some bits or subs. Basically, while we're here at the con, any bits or subs dropped on the channel, we're going to give D8s to either the players or the DM. The reason I'm calling this out right now, though, is because TK just resubbed for the 1 year mark.
Wow. Way to go, TK.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
Thanks, TK.
So how this works for you guys, when we get stuff from the audience, well, these D8s are going into a pool here, and you can use them to modify pretty much any roll. You could add it to damage or healing if you roll a d20 and you treat it like Bardic Inspiration. You want to add to it. If you really want to sink something home and the audience has quote unquote purchased our success kind of thing, you can roll the d8 and add it to your roll. So we've got a pool of 3 right now. I'll put those there, and whenever you want to use one, just peel it away.
It's 1 per roll. You can't, if something's very important, you can't be like, there are 4, I'm going to take
Look, if it was like the final blow of the entire battle, and if you don't make this shot, we lose, and we've got like 10 d8, go to town.
Great.
It's basically a communal pool, so as long as the party
She can get them
agrees
as well.
but she's playing a rogue, so
Right. Oh, yes. Well, yeah, you can make your sneak attack. Super sneaky. Yeah, so we've got 3 there.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's
Well,
great.
Thank you.
But he can get them as well. So if he really wants to take one of us out, he can do the same thing.
Why would I want to kill one specific goblin? I mean,
Nobody has ever killed the Keymaster. I guess I'll start the introduction so you get the idea what the questions look like since we have
Yeah,
guests
we're
here.
very curious
Yes.
about this
Well,
contraption.
hello, I am Tommy from Six Sides of Gaming and Lynn Vander Studios, which most of you know who are here. I am today playing a character that plays every other Sunday on our Deadliest Dungeon stream called the Keymaster. The Keymaster is a goblin rogue, and there's not a lock that I can't unlock. As you can see, I'm loaded with keys all over the place, and everybody loves me because I'm so cuddly and fun, unless you make me mad. And my role is a 9.
A 9. Who taught Keymaster to understand love?
Oh, well,
I mean, this could be the love of his keys, I suppose.
the first time I fell in love was that lock that wouldn't unlock. So I studied it for days and days, and I courted it, and I begged for it to unlock for me, and it did. And then I decided to adorn it onto my cage. So my first love is here, and I call her Gobblenog.
And if I recall correctly,
Canon.
the cage is because you don't like being touched.
Don't touch my face. Oh, I'm a vegetarian as well. I like green peppers. Don't touch my face. And who are you?
I'm Sarah, and I'm playing the Ruby Bard. Oh my goodness, I'm so not used to her not being multiclassed. A time bard. So let's see what we learn about her today. 14.
If there was a contest based around one of the Ruby Bard's skills, what would cause her to lose?
Oh, nah. Ruby doesn't lose. She never loses. She'll kill before she loses.
Can't lose if all the contestants are dead.
He's not wrong.
Very cool. All right, you ready?
Sure.
All right. Who's
You
first?
going
Okay,
first?
sure, I'll roll. 10.
10. Who does, and what was your character's name?
Narcissus.
Who does Narcissus respect enough to listen to them even when you disagree?
Well, definitely not Dish.
This is gonna be a thing.
I listen to him even when I disagree. I suppose it would probably be my ex-wife, who is an elven queen, very beautiful, and but yeah, it's a complicated relationship. You know, exes always are, but she's very wise. I always listen to her, even if I don't agree with her.
Very well.
She is point of contention.
You're no comparison to her.
Yes, you upgraded with me.
Agreed. I upgraded. Yes.
You should learn phrasing.
Yes.
I am better.
You are better in many ways.
Always.
In most ways.
Always.
Keymaster takes a bite out of his green pepper.
Sure. Always. Except for magic, probably.
Oh.
Not probably.
So what's the question for Narcissist?
Or
Oh, I already asked.
Oh,
That
was
was
it?
you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
what's
he
the-
went off and talked about his ex-wife forever.
I don't talk about her forever. But it just came up.
She always just come up. Sissy, stop. Anyway, hi. Hi. Sarah Moore. I'm playing a Desperado rogue today. She is a shallow-skinned dwarf. Her name is Tish Dish. She goes by Dish. This is her first husband. Narcissus, maybe soon to be ex-husband. I roll dice now. I got an 8.
What does Dish think of her own reputation?
Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh, this should be good. Yeah, why don't you tell them your reputation?
I will tell them my
Yes,
reputation.
might as
I will
well
tell
get
them.
that out of the
Listen,
way.
First of all, I am renowned the world over as master thief. Do not air quotes me. This is true. Everyone know that I am good, masterful thief. Also, amazing sailor. And we don't talk about how sometimes people refer to me as pirate. It is affectionate term.
It's true, the boat has not sunk.
Has not sunk.
Yeah.
It is seaworthy.
Yeah, so far.
Yes.
So by calling you pirate, we are affectionate?
I do not like goblin.
I'm sensing a little bit of tension between the two of you. Is everything all right?
Oh,
They're fighting.
Oh, I'm trying to do it politely. I know this.
yeah, everything's fine.
It is not fine.
And as you say, it is not fine. The crack of thunder roars overhead.
See, gods are angry with you.
Me?
Stop talking about your ex-wife.
You're the
Now-
one that keeps talking about her.
Oh.
What is the name of your ship?
I think that the name of my ship is well, Narcissus is a flower name, so I think that the name of her ship is the Delicate Flower.
Weird. That's what his pet name for his ex-wife was.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
The
How
delicate
does
flower.
Goblin know about your ex-wife?
We had a...
Does he also date
No,
your ex-wife?
After you went to bed last night, because, you know, you have to sleep every night.
Why you say this like an immoral failing?
We were drinking, and it
He can hold his drink.
came up.
Well, I like your stories. You can always tell me your stories.
Yeah, he's very easy to talk to. I find him much easier to talk to than some people.
Oh,
This is a little.
well,
That was kind of rude.
I mean, you were worried about how seaworthy my boat is, and perhaps you could go
I'm not.
work on the keel.
No, I.
No, you
don't.
could.
I'm not qualified
Just
to
fly over there.
work on the keel.
So
I'm
proud
not-
of the fact you can fly.
I know. That's why I'm not too worried about the ship.
Rain begins to fall.
I'll go under something. I'll go under the mast or something and just like,
Oh yeah, I got to get out of the rain real quick before it ruins my hair.
So worried about your hair.
This is the session, everybody. This
I'm
I'm just gonna leave.
we can do this for 3 hours.
roll no dice. The whole session is just us arguing.
Yeah, I
Welcome.
get inside and take care of my hair. It takes forever to dry it.
I go under a mast, stay out of the rain.
Now, on the Delicate Flower, there are many positions which can be filled by your crew, who, of
Yes.
course, are loyal to a fault.
Yes.
They will all go down with the ship while you run away like a, like a proper
Like a
captain.
what now?
And some of these options are the navigator, the lead rower, the lookout, the helmsman, and the cap. Well, we already know who the captain is.
Hello.
Does anybody want to take one of those positions, or would you rather divvy those up to the crew?
I mean, I could do the crow's nest as long as they'll put something to cover me from the rain.
I will give you umbrella.
Okay, thank you.
As you can just put like a little napkin above his cage.
And I'll just second story work.
It is very fancy, like Mary Poppins umbrella.
Oh, I like it.
Clip it in.
Actually, I will clip it
Just
onto my. I'll just like hang it from my cage, so it's just like automatically there, and I don't need to use a hand for it. And then I'll go back.
literally have an umbrella here.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, where is it, Adrian?
Adrian.
We'll put the umbrella on. Okay, and that's what I'll do while we're doing that. Anybody else want to go somewhere? Oh my God.
I will not have a position on the crew because that would mean she's my boss. But I will work occasionally. I will contribute to in more of an ad hoc sort of way. But usually I'm content to go and focus on my art.
It looks good from here,
That's
except that the
perfect.
rain is blocking my visuals.
That is awesome.
And what about Ruby Bar? Do you have any specific position?
Sorry, what was left here at this point?
Navigator,
yeah.
lead rower.
No,
and
navigator.
helmsman. Navigator.
This is Ruby.
All right. Oh yeah, this is gonna go
Navigator.
very well.
I like
Yes.
the boat dish.
You are sailing in
It is
the
good boat.
Ocean Zoria in the northern reaches of Chimeras, passing over the peninsula of Wolvesget. To the north of the northeastern end
Right.
is a mountain country mostly comprised of very hardy folk. And those of you who are in the know of recent historical and geopolitical things would know that they have recently managed to push back the Ilfarian Empire and retaken their land through guerrilla warfare, fighting through the mountains and avoiding full-on confrontations.
And just to make sure, the Iltharia, those were the
Bad
the
guys.
people that don't like the magic.
They like to kill magic,
Right, okay,
and they kill
right.
elves.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely, I'm aligned with that part of this plot.
If he makes you mad, you can sell him to the knights.
They do fetch a good price.
This is interesting.
We're both Diamond Skull too. So just to let you know, we have the Diamond Skull faction has a secret special thieves camp that only Diamond Skull can know. So we can literally communicate, and nobody else can know what we're talking about. It's like it's like ladies with their eye talk.
More
they can just like
secrets.
What?
It's just pig Latin. It's
No.
not,
It's
it's not that big a deal.
Huh? I gotta get it.
You are fun.
Okay.
A savage and violent winter storm seems to have swept out of nowhere, coming from the southern peninsula point as it sweeps across your ship. What was supposed to have been a calm journey through relatively cold but pleasant waters has turned into a completely deadly winter's trek almost within the span of an hour. Your ship is hardy, well made, but it is not designed for these northern glacial storms of this type. So, as the water slicks up the wooden deck of the ship, the ropes and the sails begin to get heavy and slick with ice. We're going to be making some checks to navigate our way through the storm.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there won't be any arguing
Well,
or shouting.
in the
enough.
I'm kind of fuming and taking it out on my art, and as the ship is rocking, I'm struggling with the brushes.
it's a masterpiece.
I use my
Very
wings
abstract.
to kind of help the balance, but instead of a fine looking sort of Renaissance painting, it's looking more like a Jackson Pollock at this time.
I feel like you could do some interesting things if you like dipped the feathers of your wings into the paint and like sweeped it across the canvas. Like, you
I
could get some
went through
really-
that phase. Yeah, that's actually how we met at my first gallery showing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was his blue period.
I didn't
Four more
realize
D8s.
that she was there to steal.
Thank you so much for
other
the 4 more
paintings.
D8s, guys.
But
I
Ooh,
took
so
6
generous.
paintings.
It's a good haul.
yeah.
I actually took 8, but I told him 6.
Well, Captain, would you like to make a performance check to galvanize your companions and provide them all advantage against surviving the storm?
I would like to.
Yeah. Let's see you galvanize.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh.
All right. So, what is your what kind of speeches do you give to motivate your crew and get them to whip into shape for an oncoming winter storm, the likes of which you've never seen before?
Climb up on a higher point. I'm not going to get myself, too close to the edge. That's not really.
An experienced captain.
I don't need to go over there.
That is experience right there. No.
And I said, companions, look at boat. She is good boat. She will get us through storm. And she is like decorated for the holidays. Look, she's so sparkly now. This is good. We've never had sparkle on ship before. Let's get us through, and then we will have, I guess, husband paint boat with sparkles.
Yeah. That means we're in trouble.
We are not in trouble. This is good. Good boat.
It's cold up here.
Yeah.
That was amazing, and you now have given advantage to everybody else who needs to make checks to survive.
Yeah.
We move on to the
Very
navigator.
To survive.
Yes. The
Session's
navigator,
over if we fail these rolls. Just for
the
that.
navigator must make a survival roll to avoid the worst of the storm and find the fastest route through it.
Okay, this will go
You
well.
have advantage
We
because you've been galvanized.
And we have a bunch of.
You do have a lot
Oh, yeah,
of
Yeah.
advantage.
people have been throwing D8s at us like crazy.
Oh man, good thing.
End of
What do you got,
adventure.
Ray? What's your score?
My highest right now is 11.
Would you like? I think we should try a
Try-
D8 on that. What do you think,
yeah.
guys?
Yeah, try
Yeah.
one. Give it
One at a
D8.
time. See what happens. 2, 13.
13.
Maybe another one. Here.
Oh, I see. You just roll them and add.
Oh, that's
Okay,
better.
there we go.
Yeah. What is it?
Wow.
13,
20.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Woo!
How does Ruby Bard navigate successfully through the storm?
Go that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
We speak
quick and
same
efficient.
language.
Yes. Dwarves.
Dwarves.
The rowers.
What a motley crew. We got a flying elf, 2 dwarves, and a goblin.
So I will say, the rowers are not particularly doing very well. Would you like to spend any D8s on them?
No. Oh,
They
do
are-
we? Sorry.
They are drunk
They're drunk.
Oh, yeah.
again.
They were expecting a nice pleasure cruise, and now they're having to do a lot of work.
Was drinking with them last night.
So, what do I do for the now? Can I like yell at them or something, or throw peppers at them or something to get them to?
So I made some athletics checks. They did not do very well.
Can I go down and play them a tune?
Oh.
Certainly can. Would you like to add a bardic inspiration die to the
Yes.
roll?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and roll the d6, please.
That's a 5.
All
Very
right.
good. All right.
Five
So
alive.
they will. They managed to just barely push the ship through the giant waves, and while the wind assails these. Assaults the sails, they are able to prevent them from being torn asunder from the violent, razor-sharp ice chunks that are flying into them.
Phew.
The helmsman now will make some insight. Oh, geez, this crew. I don't know where you got these guys, but
I found them at port.
She
With
skimps
port.
on pay.
yes, with lots of their own
Doesn't-
port.
Skimping on pay doesn't
No,
bring
I
in
do
the
not
highest
skimp on pay. I pay
quality.
with alcohol.
Seems
Yeah.
perfectly
She found them at
reasonable to
port.
me.
That says a lot about the type of sailors you recruit.
Yes. They are
good-
loyal,
They're a good time.
and you know what?
Until-
Super fun.
Until the alcohol runs out.
Well, it's usually not the problem because generally there is not storm.
So unfortunately, the helmsman is not doing a very good job. In,
He is asleep at helm.
Seems like storm would be something you would prepare for, like as a captain.
I do not
that-
like you right now. Go back downstairs. Go paint your paintings.
The sea is too rough to paint.
Why don't you try your hand at helm then? If you don't think helmsman is.
You
doing
look
a
over
good
at the
job?
helmsman, you see he's basically got 2 hands on the wheel and is spinning in a 360 degree.
He is. You're always saying he's too short to be helmsman. You are tall. Go.
Okay, I will go.
Yes.
And first I will kind of study the situation for a moment.
Give me an insight check. And you
Oh.
have advantage.
Okay. Yeah, insight. 18.
Okay. So you're able to kind of see that the reason that he's spinning so hard is because there's no locking mechanism for the helm. It seems to have been, the safety mechanism seemed to have been purposefully removed.
Oh, the safety's off.
I took off safety.
I'll go ahead. Try and
You turn the
Push
safety
it
on,
in,
and
yeah.
the poor helmsman goes immediately flying overhead as it completely stops. With a Wilhelm scream, of course.
Cue Wilhelm screen.
did he go overboard?
He does, yes.
Oh no!
Oh, well, I will fly out to get him.
Okay.
I might be in a bad mood, but I'm not a murderer.
Why do you say that to me?
Sweet.
Because the first person to get wet, I think that counts as you now.
Oh,
Yes.
so you got a D8?
Very nice, thank you.
Oh, traps are set. Nice. Okay.
I'm letting them set 3 traps, and you guys have 7 more as well.
We have 7.
Wow.
Oh my god! So we're just gonna
Thank
alpha
you.
strike everything. Can you grab
All
some
right.
water there?
All right.
So
Yeah.
you fly down,
I'm going to go fly toward
grab
try
the poor
to
helmsman.
try. Yes.
We're never
Bring
gonna
him back
fail a
up.
roll again.
Yes.
He
I was
is,
going to say
uh,
try to, but I'll take your version.
He is
I
shivering
do
and
do it.
cold. He has little bits of ice crystals forming along his clothing.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Yes,
so cold.
Yeah. I will try to warm him up. Do we have a?
This seems like
A fire on board, like
do
down
not
in the
set fire on my boat.
no. Okay.
Bad idea.
Blankets. She has lots of blankets. She likes blankets.
do
So
like blankets.
I take him down to her bed
Why
and wrap him in
you take a man
blankets.
to my bed?
I
Is this?
you always
Are you offering
wo-
as like because? Is this some sort of peace offering? Are you giving me man
any-
for my bed?
no matter what I say, somehow it's about sex. How does that happen?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Sorry to interrupt your lover spat, but is it supposed to be this cold where we're going?
I do not know. I've never been there.
Where are we even going?
Again.
At that, you spot land.
Oh, wait, never mind.
there.
Over there. Over there.
It's not your original intention, but
No, that is where I meant to go.
yeah, you're heading directly towards it, whether you want to or not at this
That is
point.
clearly our destination.
I just keep pointing and screaming, and then I'll hold on to the cold rail.
It's coming up fast.
Slow down, everybody. It's coming up really fast.
Yes.
I'll fast hands a rope and tie myself to the mast.
Okay.
And like secure myself so, and then just hang there and hold and be like, you might want to hold on. Or in your case, fly.
We could try to drop anchor to slow us down a touch.
You could do that, yes.
Just
Just a smidge.
smidge.
So they drop anchor immediately, and the whole ship kind of lurches.
Yes. Do not
Oh, and
vomit on me,
send-
goblin.
And since the helmsman is in her bed,
Yes.
I will go up and grab the capstan.
Okay. So with that, the ship manages to slow down, and you just nicely
Is
graze
it a
into...
Tokyo drift situation?
Yeah, it kind of drifts off into the shore
Great.
as you slam into the rocky shoreline of Wolves Gate.
Yeah, Rocky Shore.
It's not raining anymore?
It's a storm.
Okay.
I think you broke my boat.
Me.
There are some interesting scrapings.
You were at the helm.
How could this possibly
You
be
were at
my
helm when we
fault?
ran into rocks.
Oh, can you believe this?
They can believe it.
So we've landed. We're successfully
We
not
made
moving
it.
anymore? Okay.
Yes.
So I will very carefully, making sure the slippery, I'll actually just descend on my rope. And then just, because I don't want to get onto the... No, you know what? Is it icy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then I'll untie the rope, and I will like flip over and grab the pole, like a greased Italian pole climbing style, and just slide all the way down to the ground.
It is big mast.
Oh
You
yeah,
are-
I'll do it like this. Actually, I'll take my daggers, and I'll use them to like scrape along the ice.
Stop cutting in my ship.
But I want to do it in a way that's delicate enough to scrape along the ice, but not do any damage to the ship.
Sleight of hand.
Not
Sleight of
purple
hand.
daggers,
All
are
right,
they?
I hope not.
Ooh.
Slices the mast in half.
I don't know if it's worth throwing a D8 for this one. So we'll just go with 9.
Oh, he
Whoa.
scrapes up that mast bag.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry.
He pulls his daggers out. There's like little wooden splinters still clinging to the side.
I'm really sorry, Miss Dish.
You are going to fix that later.
Oh, yeah, of course. I promise that I will.
So I don't think this is where we were originally intended to land.
Where were we going?
That's your call.
Navigator.
Oh, fine.
Yes, I know exactly where we were going. We were,
Put it on her.
this place here. This is exactly where I needed to go.
Where are we?
Oh.
We're still in Tremaris.
Oh. Well.
You are.
Wolf's Gate.
Okay. Where?
Wolves Gate.
You know.
Well, then I guess this is what we're supposed to be.
Well, this is where they're all supposed to be, working around and
The storm continues to
Okay.
batter, and as the dark clouds overhead continue to cover up what remains of the sky, you think for a brief moment you almost see like lightning, like black lightning streaking through the sky deeper inland, striking somewhere far beyond.
Oh.
And if nobody's done it yet, we should probably take down the sails. That will help
Yes.
keep the ship from
Yeah.
being
Yes,
I
the
think
crew
so.
has begun
Buffeted.
to get everything ready to go to keep yourselves landlocked. You're beached quite well. You're
Okay.
you're going to be here a while unless
Excellent
you can
parking
manage to
job.
find someone to help you get yourself out.
And okay, and anchor the ship anyway, just
Very
in case
safe.
high tides are extreme. here.
Very safe place to park ship.
Well, I could go scout a little bit. If you want to see if there's
Yeah, it
any
is a
enemy
large
threat.
rainstorm, but I think you could probably fly your way.
I mean, how well do I fly in bad weather? I
Fine.
mean, I fly fine in bad
You're
weather.
fine. Okay, you're a single lone person, so you can weave it. As long as you don't go too high, you should be okay.
Okay.
Or perhaps he should go very high and go above the storm.
That could also work.
Then
Into
I
the storm.
Have trouble getting.
Right into the storm,
Might have
buddy.
trouble.
There's no
Then
prenup,
I think
right?
I
You're
wanna
good? You can
stay
get all
with
this
it.
Yeah,
inside
Side
the,
of
the
the
actual
ship.
scouting part of that might not work.
Let
I-
him do what he wants.
I don't. I think I want to stay within sight of land.
Okay.
And the ship, or at least just beyond sight of the ship, and just look for any proximity threats.
Sure. So you fly up through the sleet and the rain, and while it is difficult to see, I will get you to make a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
20.
20.
Natural
20.
So
20.
you
22. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, was that another
Ooh.
trap? Nice. All right. Grab another D8.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Wow.
So you can see, not too far out, quite a bit of a walk, what looks to be a settlement embedded within the mountains.
Now, what do I know of the people of this area?
You can give me a history check.
Oh, yes.
A 1.
Oh.
Wow.
So
you really
I know,
like to just
I know a
swing
lot.
back.
Yeah.
I can see really well, but I don't know what I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry. It's a history check.
it's a
so
0.
He got a 0.
It's a 0, actually.
You're not. Yeah, you're. I mean, if this was Lunalia, Alicia, somewhere in the sky, you would know everything there is to know. But the surface is all the surface to you.
Well, yeah, I see. Okay, well then, if the surface is all surface, I'm probably not even that curious. Then it's surface people nearby.
It's mountains.
Yeah, there's surface people nearby. Can I get close? Can I get a like? How tall are these people? Are they halfling size or
They would be
Titan size
mostly
or something in
human,
between?
possibly some orcs, maybe a couple of elves, but one
Okay.
or two, a few dwarves probably.
Very multi-species. Okay, I'll come back and report.
Okay.
Do they look hostile?
Well,
Doesn't everyone just kind of look hostile to you?
it would be hard if they were.
Dwarves.
They didn't see me. I don't think so. Who would they be hostile to? No, I don't know. They looked.
I
They
mean,
looked
like,
tough.
do they look like they're running imperial camps like the Ilfarians?
No, they just look like surface people.
Should we go look?
We can go.
I mean, that's why I came up here in the first place.
Oh, are we here for?
Well,
What are
I'm
we
here
doing?
At least.
I don't know what we're doing.
Where are we going?
What are we
Why-
doing
why,
here?
Why did we come here, Navigator?
Yes.
Why did you keep calling me the navigator? I was
Oh.
only helping out.
It is because you are navigator.
Yes.
Well, I was for like 5 minutes.
Hey, I found the land. You told us to go there.
I didn't say to go there. You just pointed at the land. Maybe he's a navigator.
I'm not a navigator.
He pointed at the land as the ship was slamming into the land. It's like,
Well, we're beached here now. We should find a way to get out of here. At least weather the storm.
We can go to settlement.
Yeah. Okay.
all right.
So
Sure.
Who's going to lead the way through the mountains?
He
Flying
already
guy?
went there.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Oh,
Okay, so you can make a survival check.
Okay.
Could he perhaps have advantage because he just flew there?
I would say so. I think
yes.
that's
I
I think
like
that's a
that.
reasonable argument.
Okay.
Oh
See?
God!
5.
Would you like to throw some?
would you
D8s
like
at
to
You
enhance
guys
that
have
roll
a nice
there? Peter?
little candy dish full of them right there.
Why would I do that? I
Oh,
don't know.
no.
No, if you want me, do you want
It's
me
up to you.
Yeah,
We can just see what this takes.
Yeah, I think it's fun to
And
fail.
then they all
sometimes.
died in the
Yeah.
mountains.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just see where this
Yeah,
takes
let's
us.
see- let's see what
Alright,
happens if we
let's
fail the
see where we
survival check.
go.
It couldn't be any worse than my marriage.
Oh,
I'm going to lose him in mountains.
Sometimes I just feel like flying
Oh, boy.
away.
You go back to your ex-wife.
I'll be walking and looking up at the winged elf.
Not if she begged me to.
Okay.
You too.
No, I don't think she wants me back either.
So you make your way through the mountains, but of course the difficulty is that everything looks so different in the sky than when you're on the ground, especially when you're having to move through rocky terrain, mountainous areas, and large
I'm probably not very sympathetic to
outcroppings.
that either.
No.
Just like, come
Fair
on,
enough,
come
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You do not come to the settlement when you believed you would, but you do instead come to a small house in a clearing. that looks like it's part of used to be part of some farmstead or something, but everything's all boarded up and
Okay.
kind of closed down.
Oh,
I mean, there is a storm.
I thought there were a lot more people here.
This is settlement?
It seemed bigger before.
Well, someone did settle here.
Yeah.
It is a settlement of sorts.
Yeah. This is.
I'll go take a look. It seems
Coulda
awfully ominous with the boarding.
Could have swore it was a bigger.
I'll stealth.
I would also like to stealth.
Oh.
Okay, the two of you
It's
can make some
stealth
stealth. checks.
Two-pronged attack.
So we'll do a little skull sign to each other and be like, we'll stealth together.
Stealth maneuver 265.
We got a 17.
Plus my stealth of 722.
Okay. So you both very sneakily make your way through the
Ding,
quickly gathering snow
ding, ding.
in the cold weather and darting between little outcroppings of scrub and trees as you make your way over to this building. It is it looks to have been like a farmstead that was built into the side of the mountains.
And it's all boarded up.
Probably one that provides, and it is it looks to be locked and boarded up.
Locks.
But
Locks. Sorry. Did you say locks?
There's a setup. Yeah, let's see if this Keymaster's really
Do you
cut
want
out
to
to
just
be.
go in, or do you want to try and listen first? Good idea. You can put your ear to the wood. I can't.
the cage.
I
kinda
will
gets a little-
listen. I will take piece of wood out and hold it to you. You can listen. You wanted to listen to wood.
It's
I
like
do not know why,
I can
but
hear the sea.
that's not how that works. Goblin is touched in head.
Well,
Oh, no,
Well,
wrong.
it happens to anybody that's with you long enough.
Oh. you may take first watch outside.
I usually end up
I'm a
taking
little-
the entire ride.
At
I'm
14.
an elf.
So you do think that you can hear what sounds to be people inside, and you can make out a little bit of a glow of firelight through the slits in the wooden boards that have been used on the windows and door.
Ah,
The settlement. They're inside.
is occupado.
it's occupied. I'm a little nervous about things like this. You see, I just had a really traumatic experience with this kind of stuff.
You do hear immediately the sounds of people scuffling about, and the lights begin to douse as darkness encompasses the building.
Excuse me.
I'm not flying at this moment, by the way.
Yeah, okay, you're standing around.
There is storm outside.
Out of fireball range.
Yes, and a demon.
A what? A demon? I just got out of a place with demons. Oh.
Shh. There is storm. We are but 4 travelers. We are.
leave. This place isn't safe. There's a demon prowling.
Yes, this is what I am saying. We would like to be inside where it is safe.
No, we can't open the door. You might be the demons.
We're not
I
the
do
demons.
not understand why you would think we are demons. That seems very racist.
I could see it.
I do not think you should be doing this right now. Here, there is storm and potentially demon. We will have argument later about why you call me demon and how I hate it.
No,
You're a demon?
No, I am not.
fair enough.
I'm going inside this house.
I'll help you.
Thank you.
I'll just grab a random key.
demons.
Unlock it.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, 19. That's a good one.
Oh, it's child's play.
Sleight of hand is a 20. It's chumps
Child's
change.
play.
He'll be
Chumps
like,
change.
so he'll stick it in and go, chumps change. And unlock it. Lean back and go, chumps change.
Yes. You see, we are going to come inside now because we are not demons and we do not like demons.
demon in?
No, will you stop with the demon thing?
I'm
we are
looking
just
around.
people.
I'm looking for the demon, just FYI.
You can give me a survival check,
Yeah,
You
okay.
can also divine sense.
Survival?
or you could divine sense.
What?
That's true.
I was going to ask you.
So it allows you to detect things like fiends, undead, aberration.
I can do it like 3 times a day, so
Yeah.
why not? I will do a divine sense.
Yeah, you're picking up some fiend.
Ooh, inside the building or
Not in
out
the
here?
building.
Out here somewhere.
I'll give you advantage on your survival check.
Ooh.
Okay. 20, nat 20.
Wow.
You find
Plus 2, I think.
you find tracks. Looks to be hoof prints, really large hoof prints, kind of leading around into the pens where you can see there's been some violent attack.
Danger! Danger! This way. Come on. Let's go. I
Where
follow the
we
tracks.
are- Wait, we are going
Wow.
toward danger?
Yes, yes. Come on. We got to
We
take care of
just
it.
unlocked their front door.
That's
What?
Yeah. Lock the door.
I got it.
Lock your door.
I got it. I
Lock
just
the
opened
door.
the key.
Yeah.
Relock it again.
Yeah,
Okay, you are
relock the
locked
door.
in.
Stay inside where it's safe. We'll take care of the problem.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, do that.
Why
Okay.
do I always have to
Let's
fight
go.
demons?
Because it is your lot in life.
Demons
Ideas.
are actually kind of new for me.
Okay.
The tracks that you follow lead to a sort of irregular hole in the ground just up ahead beneath a couple of trees and outcroppings.
A hole in the ground.
This
Yes.
is
Okay.
Demon
I'm trying to.
house?
I've got my pike out. Business head down towards the hole, like coming up. Still got the demon sense going. I guess I don't know how long it lasts.
Oh, you have the demon sense going? Yeah, there's
Sure.
something in that hole.
Something in that hole.
You
Well,
want
It's
me
not.
just
It's
I
not
just
as
shoot into
strong. So the senses kind of register as a noxious odor to you, kind of in that way.
Okay.
And it's not. It's not the particularly powerful strong.
Right.
It's sort of like if something was wearing a cologne of demon.
Okay.
Ooh.
I recognize
go.
that I'm going to go stealth, so I will take this
You
thing
want me
out.
to just shoot in the hole?
Sure. But if
Wait,
you like.
but, I mean, if there are more,
That-
then more will come.
That is when you're at your best.
Could we not
When I
just
shoot in
throw?
the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't
That
see
is
down
correct.
this.
It well, you can kind of see
I'm
into a
very
little
good
bit
at
with
that.
dark vision, and then it just
Yeah.
goes underground.
What are the chances of getting a torch lit?
In this storm,
7 or 8, I think.
Does anyone have light?
Yeah.
Out of 100.
Can anyone cantrip light?
Oh.
Nope.
I have an idea.
I don't know.
Play with
you
me on
won't.
this
You
one.
won't have a cantrip.
Can I say that I have a trinket? Someone's head.
Oh Lord.
And I pull them out, and I will ask the talking face
Oh, God.
of a Goliath and say, "Can you please just cantrip some light for me?"
That requires me to have hands, you dolt.
Right.
Well, you could use my hands, I guess.
And I'll put Gambit's head. Just speak it. Just speak it.
Oh, wiggle my fingers a little bit for you, or whatever.
Light.
Do we get light at all?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah!
It's a stream thing, and then we'll just put that one-time use away.
Yes. Thank you. Good.
So we got a little ball of light now, but I can see in the dark anyway. So,
Yeah.
so there's light on like a coin or something, and we'll just throw it over to you, and you can use it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast a spell if I
Sure.
have enough time to cast a spell. Protection from evil.
That
seems
fair.
worthwhile.
Fair option. Yeah.
Seems smart.
Seems worthwhile.
Okay. So
and-
who's approaching the hole to throw the coin in?
Oh, I will. I'll throw the coin down.
Neat. You get attacked.
Oh
Shit, I wanted to
so
jump down
as
the
you
hole.
approach the hole, there is a sort of a grunt, a snuffle, and as this large, this massive, what looks to be some kind of like a boar, but it's covered in boils, and its skin is like oozing out and sloughing off of its body.
Gross.
And it's
It's
got
gross.
beady,
It's
blood red
gross.
eyes with little flecks of fiery orbs for irises. And the tusks are massive, sleek, and black as it just emerges from the hole like some kind of frog creature and leaps towards you with its tusks.
I hate it.
I need you to make a strength or dex save. It's your choice.
Dex.
Thank you. I'm about to use that.
No. No, do not use that.
Players get one more, sorry?
My brand new ruby dice have betrayed me already. I rolled a 1.
Oh, no. You are knocked prone and take 14
Oh,
bludgeoning.
wait, sorry. I have advantage on that because of sprightly step.
Ah.
That's better. It's 15.
Okay, you're not knocked prone,
Haha.
and you only take 14 damage.
Well, that-
Ouch.
yeah.
You are, however, pushed 5 feet away from the force.
You're right back to where
Yeah.
we were standing.
Well, that's okay.
Just like shove
So
it
as
right
it
back next to
leaps
us.
out,
It's like a Final
rams
Fantasy
into you.
fight.
You just managed to get out of its primary way as it kind of backsides you with its hand, with its tusks of its massive boar-like face, and it rears around, foam spewing out of its mouth as it attacks. We're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Right.
Ruby?
10.
10. Keymaster?
16.
16. Dish? 15.
14.
14. All right, so up first is Keymaster.
So I see this giant boar-like thing. Is it still in the mouth, like the hole?
No,
of
it's
the
out
tail?
of the hole now.
And so is there like a spot I can climb up to?
There's some trees.
It sees us all, right?
Oh yeah.
Stepping on you? I was just stepping on his cloak over here. Just
All right. Where am I in respect to it? Am I close?
You're probably about 10 feet back. Yeah.
10 feet back? Okay, well, I will, before engaging in combat with it, I will take one of my daggers, and I will aim, and throw one of the daggers at it, so I can gain an advantage, and I will not move.
Okay. Sounds good.
16 and a 2, so with the 16 plus 5 is 21 to hit,
Yes.
and I will apply a sneak attack. Dagger and sneak attack comes out too. 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12.
12. The dagger sticks in as green blood oozes out and kind of like bubbles and boils on the snow that's building up on the floor as it roars out in agony.
Oh, God. I can't move.
Pustules begin to burst on its back.
So I'll just, I'll hold my ground there.
Okay, Dish.
I will shoot it from here.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Do you also wish to do something like a hide action or a take aim action to gain advantage, or do you want to
Yes.
just take 2 shots with no advantage?
Yeah, no, I'll just shoot it twice. It is gross and big.
Okay.
I do not want it near me. Okay, first one. Oh, did not do well. I did not do a good job on the first one.
So you can use your fail forward if you'd like.
I can fail forward.
You can fail forward, yes.
Hell
You can roll a
yeah.
d8.
8. I gain 1 d8 of temporary hit points.
So how? So for you failing to blow this thing away with your shot, what happens that invigorates you enough to get a little bit of extra? You can take a bit more of a beating.
Firing our gun always excites her.
I do love firing gun.
Just get a little fresh.
In fact, the first one was just straight up. That was just for me.
That's those warning shots.
Just needed to pump myself up. Now I feel amazing.
That was
Now,
great.
now I will
She-
shoot the creature
She can do this all day.
all day.
Yeah.
This is why you are with me.
This
It's
is
just the cartel of.
This is much better. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
if he didn't heed the warning.
Yeah, he.
And you can throw sneak
Oh,
attack on this because
Alright.
Ruby Bard is right in melee with it.
right there. All right. I need
Not by
this.
choice.
No.
Okay, 6 plus
2d6.
3 is 9 for the pistol.
Piercing.
Plus 3 is 12. Plus 1. So 13 points of damage.
Okay. So there's a loud bang that echoes out through various mountains
the
and
second
forests
loud.
and over the
Second
snow
loud. The
caps.
first loud bang was the exciting
And
bang.
It's
more
mind-lumping.
green, yellow, mucus-like fluid bursts out of the creature from the impact of your pellet.
Master will squeal.
Yes.
Nice shot.
Everyone kill snot creature.
Narcissus.
Yeah, so I was flying up to do a dive
Gonna do a
with
dive
my
attack.
pike, and she almost shot me.
I did.
The first shot was.
It was up, right? Honey,
It's
Dish,
you know.
Dish,
Listen, I love danger.
I don't love danger. I charge. Can I do a charge attack with a pike? Like, I guess
Sure.
there's no bonus in
You can do like a
5e,
dive. You can do like a
really.
diving attack. I'll say that we can classify that as flanking with Ruby Bard. You can have
All
advantage.
right.
Woo.
Right. Oh, advantage. All right. All right.
Because I mean,
I'll
all you
take
really have to do is just fly above it and then just fold your wings.
Yeah.
Just drop.
Good old fashioned
It
Zelda
might be a
style.
little trickier than that. Well, I rolled a 9, but I have +5, so it's a 14. And if there's a, is there any more?
1d8.
There's a lot.
We
Is
have
that a
lot.
hit?
What would you? Well, I'll have to wait until you decide whether you.
Oh,
want to
I
bonus it
see
or
you
roll
roll
it.
without knowing. If you say,
Yes.
well, yeah, there's a lot of d8s there. So
Would you
roll,
like one?
roll 1 for me.
Oh, you want me to roll for you?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
You're
I
over
have
there.
rolled
I'm not
you
gonna-
a 5.
I'm going
That's
to climb
pretty
over the
good.
table again. Yeah, a
19. That hits.
That hits. Great.
does hit.
Excellent. Okay, so then I will do my D10 for 4 points of damage.
Very
wait, no,
impressive,
it's,
honey.
it's more than that. I was reading the wrong one. That was hit dice. Well, still 6.
That was,
Woohoo.
that was
Six.
very
Alright.
good.
Yeah, yeah. And can I use celerity? to get another attack? Can I activate celerity, or is that in
So
itself
bonus
an action?
action.
It's a
yeah.
bonus
So
action.
bonus action. So yeah. So
Yeah.
for the Time Paladin, you have 2 ways to channel divinity.
Right.
One is celerity, and celerity allows you to get like a partial haste. It's called
Right.
quicken,
Yep.
and so you will get the extra attack action, but 1 attack only. The other one is torpidity on the enemies, which you will delay them. It's called,
Right.
and the delaying gives them like partially slow, so they can either move, or they got
Right.
15 or half movement, and they get
Fewer attacks.
fewer attacks. Thank you.
Right. So
Fewer
my question
actions.
is whether the activation of celerity is a bonus action.
it is a bonus
and then I
action,
don't get the
so
bonus until next round.
You can use it as a bonus action and then take your other attack.
Yep.
Oh, I can use it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
And
I'll
then
do
it
that.
lasts for
So I did activate the celerity. So it's
That's
going
right.
to ask
Yes,
for
you can
4
activate
rounds.
that.
4 rounds.
If
Perfect.
I understand it
So
correctly.
you are
So
partially
this will be the
hasted
first
for 4
time doing
rounds.
that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll take my second attack. Do I still have advantage?
Yes.
Perfect. 7 and 7. Okay, great.
I'll just get one of these
That's
D8s.
that's a 12. Let's roll.
Roll one.
Let's roll
12 plus 4, 16. You want to roll one more?
16.
Just for good measure? I mean, you're using time powers.
Sure. Yeah.
Plus another 4. So you're
Yeah,
at
there
dirty
you
20.
go. I got
Okay, so
I
you
somehow got a
manipulate
20.
you manipulate time itself to after
Yeah.
dropping down on this thing to kind of just reverse back up and then drop back down again a second time.
It's like the
You do
apple,
hit.
except it's
Now,
him.
would you like to also add any of those d8s to your damage
You know
and or add a smite on top of that as well?
Yeah, it does seem like adding D8 damage is pretty good when you're starting with D10. So let's start. First of all, let's roll and see what I got.
All right.
Okay. So 7. I think the smite I can do. I only have 3 spell slots.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody's dead yet. I don't think I want to start using that. 7, but I'll use another D8.
Well, yeah, sure. Would you like me to
Why
roll
not?
it, or would you like
Yeah,
to?
go for it.
All right, I'm rolling a 4 for you again. I seem to be rolling 4s a lot.
I mean, that's average. It works.
Let's roll one more.
Sure, you got
Yeah.
it. That's right.
I'm getting greedy.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
5 more on top.
Yeah,
of it. So 9 and 12.
16 damage. Yeah.
16.
Just had to make sure I did more than her.
All right, so your drop down, stab with the pike, and then reversing back up and dropping back down again
Yeah.
has made 2 sizable holes in the creature as it writhes around. It looks like it's getting pretty damaged, and it might drop very soon.
Would you say a
Oh,
stiff
good.
breeze would knock it over?
Well, probably. It is its turn, and the only thing that it can target right now is the Ruby Bard, because he's way up in the sky, and both of you are further back away from it.
Why
So-
me?
Because you're right there.
No.
It is going to try to gore you with its tusk.
Oh, joy.
15 to hit.
Yep.
All right. You're going to go ahead and take 30 piercing damage.
What the heck?
Whoa.
That puts Ruby down. Did you roll some D8s there?
No, that's how much damage it does.
Oh my God.
Okay, well,
Oh.
that's a good time.
30 hit points. Wow.
Okay.
So-
it is
Even
a
if I
demon.
hadn't
Its
taken the damage before, that
frothing,
would've-
pus-spewed, foaming mouth just rests right into you as the tusks go into your torso. And down you go as it squeals in delight,
Whoa.
Ugh.
because it is a boar.
And then
Ugh.
it's
Oh.
as the mouth harp falls out of my hand.
Do not have any healing.
Ruby, make a death save, please. And then Keymaster.
Oh no! Do we don't have any
That's
minor
a
pots or anything
fail.
on us, do we?
No.
Okay. Okay, so I will see this and be furious at this. So I will. So is he still engaged with it because he's floating
He's 10 feet above, so he wouldn't. get
with
a
his
sneak
pike?
attack.
No. Okay. All right, then fine. I will take aim again. Take another one of my daggers and be like, "No, you leave her alone!" And I'll just, with my PTSD from being in the tower, just throw the dagger again. And making a shot with a dagger shot with advantage. 16 and 15 plus 5 is 21 again.
Yep, that hits.
I will drop a sneak. Ugh, sorry about that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 in total.
That will finish it off.
Pull another one out.
As Ruby's unconscious body is covered in green ichor foam and pus.
I'm going down to tend to her.
Yeah, I rush over as well.
I have well, my lay on hands cures points and disease and poison.
So yeah, you can.
Okay.
How much would you like to? You can throw up to 20 points of healing. How much would you like to give her?
Well, she took 30. I'll give her 15.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'll fast hands and try and clean up some of the
the
knock off of her.
boar, yeah, the
My
boar,
jacket.
the weird, very sick-looking boar.
You
Yeah.
could just go roll in the snow. That's clean
That's
yourself
not a
off.
bad idea.
Are you okay?
Been better? Are you all right?
I've just seen too many of these things kill my friends.
How many friends do you normally go through?
Well, if you multiply the amount of times they died, like 36.
Why did I bring you along again?
I personally consider both my arms and my legs to be friends of myself.
All right. I will look down the hole to make sure that nothing else is there.
Yeah, it looks like a den. You can see bones of sheep and horses and possibly one human.
So, Dish, what do you make of this?
I just jumped down the
This looks like bones.
I mean, like, demons on an island.
So, I mean, it looks like a very sick boar.
It's sick. Do you know what's wrong with it?
I don't know, do I?
You make a medicine check.
I don't got any
Oh
medicine.
boy, I'm real good at that. I'm not. I got a 12.
You have never seen or heard of any kind of illness such as this.
Boar is sick with something.
It's sick.
Yes.
So it's not actually some demon. It's just a sick, demented boar.
Well, it's larger than it normally is, full of boils and foaming and pus and...
Maybe is.
It's the messenger Foley.
What's going on?
Oh. Okay, from the desk of Foley M. Beard. Well, okay, I'm not in on this joke. I am writing to insist that you cease and desist all further plunge-like attacks.
Okay, we'll
Do not upset the hut. And then there's a scrawl. I can't read the rest of it. I think it's a signature.
So there's some people from Seattle that are watching
Yeah,
on our normal
yeah,
stream. He
yeah.
plays a dwarf that plunges all the time.
I
so
see.
because you're plunging, the viewers are like,
Oh,
"Can
no.
Foley make an appearance?" And no more plunging. Thank you.
no
go
more, no more plunging.
my
I
God.
see. I've somehow tapped into
Hey,
something.
listen, no one tells my husband that he cannot plunge but me.
Well, you see, I've heard of the legend of Foley and Beard, and
Yeah?
you got to pay him the proper respect.
I will pay him $2.
He's a
Yeah.
cheap respect
Okay.
flyer.
All right.
He's-
well,
yeah.
no more plunging.
You're
I get it.
probably his best friend now.
But
You guys
speaking of plunging, I need to take a quick bio break. I wasn't joking about the old man bladder thing. So
Not a problem.
Oh,
if
sure,
I
yeah.
may.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
incidentally, you're
Yeah.
able to go back to the cottage, and
Yes.
with the demon slain and proof of it, they will let you in. And
Yes, we bring
have a
back
rest.
Boar's head.
So we'll have a conversation while he's off
Yeah,
doing his
sure.
thing.
you guys can explore the thing. I'll be right back.
That's great. That was funny. Like you actually came in as Foley. I'm like, what's going on right now?
No one knows.
So sorry that you're in on inside jokes like that, but the stream has a lot of these things.
It's okay.
And yeah, well, whoever did that just silenced the great Peter Atkinson, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed. No, I'm kidding. Thank you very much.
It's
Thank you.
cool.
Okay, so we're in this.
So you arrive back at the cottage with the head, this massive honking head of this very sick boar, and you say, "Ah, yes, we've slain the demon."
Yes.
This obviously is very good proof that you've slain the demon, and they're very thankful, and they let you rest here, and they also give you directions to the nearest settlement, which was in the opposite direction of where you're being led.
Does anybody know what happened to that boar?
He's dead. We killed it.
I mean, like, why it was sick?
It was a demon.
I do not know if it was demon. It looked like boar.
You're a bard. Have there been tales told of these demons?
I don't think so. Has there been tales? No.
We've never heard
No.
of anything like this.
Never
before.
heard anything about this.
Could it be?
Who told you it was a demon?
Well, what else would it be?
A
Big
boar.
thing that kills things.
It's
There are lots of things that kill things that are not demon.
Well, I mean, it looked like a demon. It
You
had
look
big
like a demon.
fiery red eyes and big tusks.
It was
Well-
just gooey. That does not make demon.
she's not wrong.
Well, I guess you might be the experts. You look like you're not from around here, so.
Yes, we parked the boat on shore.
Oh. Well, as long as you're not with the Empire,
No.
could,
no, that most assuredly is not us.
I spit on the ground.
we can give you directions to Conengraz.
Ah, right.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is very clearly what we want.
Yes.
I think we just need to ride out this storm and then eventually get the boat back onto the sea. No?
What?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Well, I would.
Would stay here.
I don't really want to.
Well, if you need help getting back into the ocean, I'm sure you could speak to Speak to the queen over in Coningraz. She probably would be willing to help you out.
Is this the queen that maybe your husband knows then?
Who is queen?
It's not the ex-wife queen, is it?
It's Queen Freyjos.
Is it ex-wife queen?
As far as I'm aware, she's not been married.
Not
I
yet.
was asking the DM.
I know.
Not yet, anyway. Maybe after the divorce.
Is Freyjos a elf?
Oh, she's human like most of us.
Ah, yes.
She is the newly decried Queen of Wolvesget after we've ousted those Ilfarian conquerors.
Good job on you too.
Is she nice, queen?
She's quite nice, yes, as long as you don't misbehave or tick her off in any way.
Ooh, that is going to be problem.
Yes. As you can see, we're not exactly the most
that's
polite
okay.
of the gang.
She probably will just ask you to do something, and then once you've done it for her, she'll help you out.
Oh, that's not bad. Does she pay well?
Yeah.
Let's go. Right now.
I really don't
It is.
want to
There is
walk in the
storm.
night.
Perhaps we could take long rest and let our bard heal up.
Yeah, I
Good
wouldn't
idea.
say no to that.
So I will go to the nearest
Maybe a
like
bath.
slit in the wood and just like take my rest there, but I will keep my eyes out to make sure no more of these
Okay.
boars.
So you don't see any more boars over the course of the long rest that you get through the night, so you do get a long rest.
So we get a long rest. Nice.
The storm, however, does not let up in the slightest. It just continues on, and by the morning, the snow is built up to the lower end of the windowsill outside.
He's back.
I'm back. I forgot my mask, so I think people saw me coming out of the restroom and were, well, either forgot his mask or something like horrible was going on in there.
Oh, because you came up with the.
Yikes!
You should have been like, "Roo!"
Just like,
Don't do it.
I should have hammed it up a little, sure. You know.
You're back. So we've determined
Yes.
that.
What did I miss?
Oh, well, let your lovely wife fill you in.
We rest here to let Ruby not die.
Yeah, perfect.
And then they gave us directions to settlement, strangely, in opposite direction than what direction we came to find this hut.
Huh.
Yes,
Well, the mountains are very confusing.
sure.
Yeah. It looks very different from above
Yes.
than when down.
Yes, you use that excuse frequently.
It's frequently true.
But there is queen in settlement, and she apparently pays well and would help us get back on sea if we maybe help her out.
Okay. Sounds good.
She is human queen,
Right.
Freyjos.
Okay. Good.
I hear she is nice. I do not know much more about her. They were weirdly tight-lipped, but they do know she is not your ex-wife.
Good. Sounds very typical in some way.
Well, sure. I mean, most queens are not your ex-wife.
That's true.
Not yet, anyway.
I am very long-lived, though.
So do we get a long rest?
Yes.
Okay. I do nothing.
Good, excellent.
He gets his lay on hands back.
He gets
and
his lay on hands and his channel divinity back, and Ruby Bard gets to not die.
Yay!
If we're doing a long rest, will that bring you back to full?
Yes,
Just the
it
long
will.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. That does. Okay.
Cool.
I have not mastered 5th edition rules yet.
Not a problem.
None
I
of us have.
don't even know if I have yet, to be honest.
Rules, they're more like guidelines.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh.
I just I had to
There we
go
go.
this way.
Now
Oh.
you're in frame.
I pushed him out when
alright,
he
so-
left.
In the morning, you find the storm hasn't
camera,
really
as
seemed to
usual.
have let up. It is still snowing. It is still a lot of sleet and harsh winds, and it's a little bit easier to see with the daylight. There's a little bit of sun coming down, but it is still amazingly stormy here.
It's beautiful day. Look,
As the snow comes up to her neck,
it's beautiful. It looks like Christmas.
It's actually that snowy out.
it hasn't stopped.
So I'm like tunneling through the snow.
Yeah.
I'm so small.
Yes.
We
All
have
right.
lost Keymaster.
I will grab a key. I will grab a stick, and I will put this red sash onto the end of the
Just have
stick.
the umbrella
And I'll
poking
be
out
like,
of
I'll be like R2D2, going through the snow, so you know where I am. It's so cold. It's so cold. It's like snowshoeing. I'll use my helmet to like walk on. Someone else has to lead the way, cause wait,
Is that working?
someone else has to lead the way, cause I don't know where I'm going.
Is that working?
Not really.
Maybe I should. How's the rest of the party done? I mean, is this a situation where I should pick him up and fly with him, or
You could do that.
Pick him by helmet. By head cage.
I latch onto the back and just hang on.
yeah? Okay, I'll pick him up.
Okay.
And fly with him.
The
assuming
two
that
dwarves can more or less make their way through the
Ruby
snow.
Yes.
and my wife. Are
I am
okay.
master swimmer. I could swim through snow.
I can swim through water.
mean,
in
it's
all of its
water.
forms.
It's water.
But yeah,
All right. You arrive at Conan Graz after not too long, about what you would expect it to have taken from where you were out there. It wasn't that far off. It looms before you, the encircling city walls, 20 feet tall and constructed out of wood, earth, and peat, as well as where it comes into contact with the mountains, creating natural fortifications. There is a footbridge protected by wooden spikes.
Nice.
Above two of the gates are wooden defensive towers a few meters high. Outside the walls are several wooden huts and tents filled with people. A few guards bearing a rather nice banner trudge up and down these makeshift shelters while several more patrol the walls and entrance gate.
Is it still really deep snow? How are they?
They seem to have cleared a lot of the snow out. So you can see like boot prints and marks and cart tracks, and it looks like they've been trying to carve their fortifications.
Is it still snowing?
It is. The storm is still
Okay,
raging.
so they're
Thunder is still booming overhead, and it is quite dark out still, even though it is. in the
okay.
middle
So
of the
there's
day.
an active effort here to.
Yes.
I would like to use
Clear.
among friends.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I just want to like approach
One of the guards.
one of the guards and do the series of gestures and passwords just to see if he is a person that can assist us. in
All right,
getting
so
inside.
What we're going to do here is a luck roll. So the way this is something we do on our stream, and you're going to roll 2 d20s, and you want your first roll to be lower than your second roll,
Okay.
or your second roll to be higher than your first roll.
Okay. So
whichever.
first roll is a 5.
Very
good
good start.
start.
Very good
Good
start.
start.
Second roll is a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he recognizes the skull sign symbol that you give him, and he looks at all four of you and looks back at you and says, "Any enemies of the Empire are welcome here." And he pulls back his spears to allow you entrance through the gate.
This is friend.
Excellent.
So we'll go in. I'll say hello and sign as we pass by.
Okay.
In we go.
The streets of Conan Graz are packed with refugees from the countryside, as well as many travelers looking for shelter from the storm. The buildings inside the fortress, much like its defenses, are well made, but not opulent. Built out of stone and peat, 4 main roads converge at the center of town in front of what looks to be the Royal Hall, a magnificent palace of stone and precious wood.
Stone and precious wood.
We're supposed to go talk to Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anyone there that we can approach to say?
There's a huge wooden door. So when I say palace, it's not like I wouldn't consider it to be palatial.
Yeah.
It is just the largest building and clearly has the most importance based on its location. The people of Wolfsgate seem to be very more about practicality and survivability rather than any kind of pomp and circumstance. At least the ones here. Anyway.
Is there like any guards or anybody nearby?
There are guards outside, yes. Most of them appear to be very big. They like to wear lots of furs and have big bearded axes.
So inside though, like toward where we're going, there's someone we can approach.
Oh, yeah.
I'll run up to one of them and excuse me.
Who approaches
the
royal palace?
The Keymaster and friends.
Who approaches?
We'd like to speak to the Queen.
Why should you be given entry to the queen?
I look over to my rogue friend. Why?
She is cousin.
Hit deception.
She's not even a dwarf.
She might be.
Give me a D8.
You got one.
Hold on.
Roll a d8 over there. I'll just put the pool here.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
just add to it. Another one?
One more.
Sure, go for it.
3. Yeah.
So let's see. 18,
Maybe Tommy should roll it.
23.
Okay. Something that you do notice is that this palace is clearly of dwarven construction.
Yes, she is cousin. Cousin. She
Cousin.
is person that is related to my person.
I'll just kind of look over and say, like third removed through, like, you know, an
She is-
interracial marriage. Worked out.
She is Sackville Bagginses.
And that's how she was able to afford the ruby bar to be
The
her.
guards just eventually start waving.
Oh.
All right,
Yes.
all right.
Thank
all
you.
right.
Yeah.
I will let the cousin know you were so helpful.
Just no funny business.
I am not funny. We are serious.
I look at him. I'm a goblin. What could possibly go wrong?
I think you giggle sort of.
They open the
undermine.
huge wooden door, revealing an entrance hall where 2 more guards outstretch their hands and say, "Weapons."
Keymaster proceeds.
This
to,
will take
like,
a long time.
he's just doing this. He just literally puts 8 daggers out, short sword, a bow, bunch of arrows, and then he takes a bunch of keys out and he's like, "Not weapons."
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll leave
totally-
my sure. Pike and javelin.
I have a random dagger that I just give to him. Whatever.
I have 6 guns. It's like scene from Pirates of Caribbean. Just keep taking them out from different places.
Exactly.
I also think Thunderdome had a scene like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't we just get beyond Thunderdome?
Yeah.
Never.
Can't we just get beyond it?
Never get beyond
Yeah,
Thunderdome.
Can
Yes.
I, as returning to leave, can I sleight of hand a gun and a dagger back?
You can try.
I will try.
Can I assist?
Yes, you
By-
can. You can give him advantage, or you can
Yep.
give it your own shot as well.
No, I do nothing. I maybe draw attention.
So let's see here.
Hopefully, I don't notice.
I'm currently at 13. I'm currently at 13, so I'm thinking a D8 or so. Let's see what I get.
Oh no, are you
Thirteen.
checking to see if you noticed?
No.
Paladin does not
13
like.
plus 6. So
I'm-
19. Think 19 is good enough to get past the guard?
It wouldn't occur to me.
Let's do it. Okay, so I won't waste that D8. So 19 on my sleight of hand to grab a gun and a dagger back real quick with fast hands.
They slap out the hands of Dish as she tries to reach for the guns, which
I
gives
just
an
like. I
adequate
do not.
distraction for you to then reach around and
I
grab
need
them
you to
yourself.
be nice to those guns. They are family
Weapons
heirloom.
are not permitted in the hall of the
family
queen.
heirloom.
You can have them back when you leave.
Okay.
I will count them. They should all be here.
I will ensure that they will all be here when you return.
Okay. What is your name?
I am Sven.
Dish. Just
No, I am
ju-
Dish.
just-
He is Sven.
Let's just go.
As soon as we get to an area that's a little more obscure,
Don't
I will
steal
just
anything
silently
from-
fast hands a gun
Stealing
back into her
empty
holster.
hands.
Hidden
Okay.
holster.
Sounds good.
You have one of your guns back.
I don't know what you are talking about.
A smaller door
Lawful good.
within the this entrance hall opens into the throne room.
Ooh.
2 series of 4 columns precede the throne, decorating the room, and you can see what looks to be a bunch of shield maidens outfitted with the various equipment that is of masterwork quality compared to the rest of the things that you've seen.
Love all the things
At the
that are
end of the
happening here.
colonnade, a series of steps lead to a magnificent stone throne on which a woman, hard, steely blue eyes, blonde hair with braids, wearing a pristine, pure white gown.
You're matching.
There are other doors along the sides of this hall that would obviously lead off into other rooms. And Queen Freyjos leans back and coldly watches you approach into the room.
Maybe I should talk to the queen.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Actually, what is my? I mean, my social skills are okay. Not great. I will approach and greet her in. Would we know her name?
Yeah.
Freyjot.
Freyjos.
Freyjos. That's,
Freyjos, yeah.
I will greet her. I will greet her in Elven to begin with,
Ooh.
and then if she doesn't seem,
She doesn't seem to recognize the
yeah,
language.
and then I will, switch to the human.
The merchant tongue, yeah.
The merchant tongue, yes. And so greetings, Queen Freyjos. Thank you for receiving us. I fear we have run into some ill fortune. Our ship is grounded on the northern shore of your land, and first of all, I wish to pay our respects for being on your land without proper introduction and
She
without
nods.
proper invitation. If there is some sort of tax that we should pay, we are.
Keymaster's like, can I give you a little kick in the ankle? No tax.
Also, we are skilled at adventuring and combat and exploration, although the weather is not quite welcoming of it.
It's beautiful day.
We
Truly.
would be happy to try and earn our keep until we can find ways to repair our ship, and maybe the weather has calmed down.
And help.
Her steely eyes gaze down upon you like ice blue glaciers
Very good.
as she makes a gesture which your courtly knowledge would astute to kneel.
Oh,
I am already quite short.
Yeah.
she nods to me to kneel. Is that what
She gestures to all of them. You understand what this means, having spent some time with a court.
Oh yeah.
The rest of them may not necessarily.
Is
be
there any
aware of
reason?
this.
Is there some reason why I wouldn't?
No.
kneel?
That's your own. That's your own
I think
personal.
she's just trying to assert her authority. Personally.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, of course. I kneel and like
Elbow us.
elbow.
Are we? Oh yeah, of course.
fine.
Okay, I'll do like this really awkward like kneel.
Very good.
Thanks.
I guess.
You do not kneel on elbows. It's on knees.
I'll switch my knees. I don't normally do this, you know.
So once all four of you have kneeled, she then makes a quick cut gesture with her hand, and all the shield maidens move away off into the other parts of the room, leaving you alone, Queen.
Wow.
They are
Okay.
delightful.
She's got authority.
I like those ladies. They are nice.
I am willing to assist you if you are willing to assist me. As it happens, I have a perfect task for foreigners, someone of not my own people to investigate for me.
Okay. I'd
It
love
is
to hear
not
more.
too difficult a task for ones such as yourselves, I think. And if you can do it for me, I shall send a great deal of men to assist with pulling your ship out and leaving my lands.
And also perhaps with repairs. It was parked very hastily.
Yes, we are skilled at shipwright. We've skilled shipwrights and bosuns who will be able to help you. I believe the affectionate term is pirates,
Pirates.
as we are called by the Ilfarians to the south,
Oh.
are quite skilled at
Excellent.
keeping ships in top shape.
Oh, you're pirates.
Sounds wonderful.
Pirates. It's hard to get away from them sometimes.
Aren't you a pirate too?
Yes.
Tell
but
me more
no.
about what we can do for you.
To the south of here is our mountain wall. We call it the Irdal Wall, or in the more common tongue of your people, it would be known as the Ordale Wall. Divides our kingdom from that of Ordale, where the Ilfarians mined their green steel. We have been keeping the border relatively secure away from the Ilfarians, but 2 days ago we received a messenger from the wall. He was so tired he couldn't utter even a complete sentence, and was in such a hurry that his horse collapsed a day from this hall. We could barely discern his ravings, and he died soon thereafter. But many of my guard knew him, a sworn man of Wolfsgate, and a right hand of my cousin Hildred, the captain of the wall's guard. What we did manage to get out of him was reports of a large Ilfarian army amassing just outside the wall, as well as strange events beyond it. Green lights and terrible screams punctuate the night of the defenders. Something dark and malevolent is afoot in the land of the Empire, and whatever it is seemed to cause my men to lose their minds. I'm asking you to take an oath here, to swear fealty to me personally in this endeavor, and depart for the wall as soon as possible, discern what is happening, and then report back to me.
Done.
It's just reconnaissance mission?
Do you want us to
Yes.
swear an oath?
Though if you do make a few Ilfarians removed from the world, we will not shed it to
We
you.
have to fight Ilfarians?
You do not have to.
We are. She just wants us to look at Ethereans.
And you want us to swear an oath?
Basically, something weird is going on, rousing more Ilfarian activity at the border, and there's lights and screams in the distance.
But I
Don't
mean,
know
like,
what that is.
what does swearing an oath do?
I will take you at your word that you will not betray me. You are foreigners to this land and are requiring my assistance. I think it is a fair ask.
It really sounds like the Eltharians are becoming more and more desperate since the fall.
Perhaps.
I am open to the idea of swearing an oath, provided we can reach an accord on the wording of such an oath. You know, we cannot stumble into the scope of an agreement that is outstrips the matter at hand.
Of course. I will send you 12 of my best shipwrights to assist with getting your boat onto the water, and I will also ensure that you are given provisions as well from our stores for the rest of your journey.
Wow.
Providing that you return back with proficient information to assist in our campaign against defending from Ilfarian attacks.
I swear it.
Done.
Well, he's quick to swear to another queen.
This is normal for him.
I do too. I think it'll be fun to kill a couple of Ilfarians.
Tories is.
I guess I swear.
Very good.
Very well.
Thank you.
Yes.
You are free to leave now. We will provision you with horses to take you south to the wall.
Excellent.
I will be expecting them to be returned.
Of course.
All of them?
Yes. Dish.
Live.
Every horse?
Yes.
Ah, thank
Wow.
you very much. Well, I think that's our cue.
Yes. We'll leave.
As you leave, you are approached by a servant, complete with heavy leather satchels
Oh.
full of various things that you will need for the journey,
Fancy.
complete with 20 gold, 10 days of rations, and
Wow.
a fully trained horse, complete with saddle for each of you.
And we get our weapons back.
Yes.
I am missing gun.
I
Oh,
knew that was gonna
It's,
happen.
I
it's
nudged
in
you
your-
quietly.
It's in your
It's
holster.
in your holster.
actually.
Yeah.
I am talking to guard.
Oh,
That's the guard talking back.
Oh, I see.
I am missing gun. I had 6
I can
guns.
assure you I've given you everything you have given me.
You gave me. I gave you
Dish.
6 gun.
I just come on, let's go. Let's go. Here's yes. And I count all 6 guns.
She
One,
does
two,
have
three,
6
four,
guns,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. There's 6.
I know.
I know. I'm just.
no, that's why I
If
stopped
she's
talking, 'cause I
pretending
know what
not
you're
to
doing.
know, I'm pretending to
This
explain
is
it to her.
this is tragedy.
Yes.
This
Okay.
man, he lose gun.
The
I make sure everyone knows as I leave.
We've been talking to the Queen about you. Remember?
he doesn't
He
seem to,
stole
he doesn't
from
seem
my
to
cousin.
be too concerned.
My cousin, the Queen, he stole gun.
So-
It's okay.
We'll get on the horses
Yes.
and we'll go find out what's going on.
And if you make good choices, you get to kill one.
The horse, don't
No, not
encourage
the
him.
horse.
Don't
He's not
encourage
going
him
to
to-
kill the horse. He's going
Don't-
to. He's going to kill the authority.
I thought your sentence was ambiguous. I'm just saying make it clear, not.
He know what I mean. We speak same language.
Yes. And we'll just do a sign thing. We'll just start having a conversation.
This guy, am I right?
And then we have like a like a laugh. There's like a little sign language for laughing.
I ignore them.
Pointedly.
We don't laugh at all. We're like
Pointedly
straight face.
ignore
We're like,
them. And
So there is a great dirt path that leads along down from the town of Conengraz south to the Irdal Wall. It is, at the beginning, cleared away of the snow and the slush quite effectively, but the further you go, the harder it is for the horses to maintain. So I have a question for you now.
mm-hmm.
You can travel at a slow speed, which will have you have a better arrival and better at finding supplies along the way if you wish to try and accumulate
Or
some more things, but have a better chance of risk because you're taking a lot longer and more time is passing. A normal journey, which is less risk but harder to do the other two things, and you may suffer a level of exhaustion.
no.
Or a fast journey, which is where you will not you will have almost no risks. You will have enough supplies to make the journey, no problem, and you have a greater chance of having exhaustion, and your horses might die.
Well,
No, I think we're not in a hurry.
we don't want exhaustion, do we?
No.
No, let's be prudent. And of course, as an elf, I'm never in a hurry. So
Never
yeah,
in a hurry.
never.
I don't mind taking the slower route.
Yeah, we'll take our time.
We'll just be
Do
like,
things smartly. Yeah, do things with some contemplation.
Okay.
I do not like contemplation.
you guys will have a lot more time on the road to have a conversation. Ruby Bard can be therapist.
So how did you two meet? Such a loving relationship.
We already talked about that. I
Yeah, was
stole
it-
things from his art. I saw things at his art
I
exhibition.
acquired.
My first showing of my art, yes, at a gallery.
It
and,
was- Very good art.
yeah. Yes.
Deception check.
Very good.
Yes. Well, I've not been able to go back there,
I do not know why that is not my fault.
but
Probably.
I saw something in her,
Yes.
invited her to dine with me,
Yes.
and
Swept me off of my tiny dwarfen feet.
that's right.
It's very rare to
Sounds
see an
lovely.
elf and a dwarf, especially one that flies.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it can be an odd relationship.
He
at
did
times.
fly me places. That was fun.
Oh,
Yes.
that was exciting.
Yes.
Yes.
Dwarf, I never get to be tall. But he let me be tall. That's fun.
So he's like totally fascinated,
Yeah.
Like
eating
that.
his green peppers.
Yeah.
They're like frozen and like soggy at this point.
Oh yeah, the storm has not let up. It is still snowing, sleeting, thundering overhead, lightning occasionally can be seen streaking across the sky.
This is something weird.
And after a fair bit of time along the road, you see up ahead a giant tree seems to have been struck by lightning and has completely fallen down over the great road, blocking what looks to be a merchant caravan that seemed to have been heading on its way to the town that you've just left.
I've seen
Conan
ambushes like
Graz.
this before.
They are on the other side.
Yes.
Oh.
There's a couple of them who are look to be kind of like stretching their various long braided beards and trying
Oh.
to figure out how they're
Are
going
they
to
my
deal with
people?
this. No, one of them is a dwarf. Two of them are human. The dwarf, of course, has the more impressive beard out of the three.
Obviously. I would like to. I just kind of want to get down and circle around, do a little stealthy check-in. I'm gonna signal at
So I'll
Gobbers
get you
over
to just
here.
make a perception check.
Could it be an ambush?
No, I don't know. I got
So
a 9.
I will let you use your passive perception.
Oh, that's better. Well, not much. I got a 12.
So you can see that there look to be women and children in the cart that are traveling with this merchant family.
I go up and just like talk to the guys.
Yeah,
you
while,
know,
while
like,
he's doing that, I'm going to stealth around just to make sure he's safe from any ambushes.
Go for it.
Stealthing it up.
Oh, there, foreigner. What
there.
brings you to these mountains of Wolfsgate,
oh,
especially during these dark times of storms and empires?
we're scouting south.
Oh, you're heading to the Empire. You're not mercenaries, are you?
No, we are not mercenaries.
All right.
We are engaged in a scouting mission.
Do you think you could maybe give us a hand here with this tree?
Of
the
course.
storm's getting real rough. We want to get to Conan Graz as soon as we can.
Of course. Do you have some idea of how we deal with this tree? It looks quite big.
Here in Wolfsgate, we have two ways to solve problems.
Yeah.
Brute force or death.
Oh, I vote for
I
not
can offer
second.
you a third option.
So I wouldn't kill yourself over it.
Banana. And I'll just take out my harp, which is going to be a bad plan because cold. But and then and out goes the waves, and I cast shatter on the tree.
The tree just explodes. Wooden
solved.
splinters flying everywhere. But I would like you to give me a luck roll.
Anything else we can do for you?
4.
Oh,
No.
unlucky Ruby.
The mouth harp is stuck to your lips.
Oh, nice, nice.
Oh,
You have to talk like this
that's
now.
clever.
Yeah, this is great. Well, you're welcome.
Everyone was able to like take cover and the wooden splinters fly
Oh,
around.
wow. She packs a
That's
punch.
Like shows you behind the tree on the other side.
Hi, everybody.
Consequently, you didn't see any
Yeah, I know.
potential ambush or anything.
Hi, everybody. I'm the Keymaster.
That was incredible. We haven't seen magic in these parts for over 20 years. What with
You're
the
welcome.
Empire and all.
Yes,
That was
well,
brilliant.
yes.
Can I tell you something? We managed to snag a couple of choice things from some allies we have beyond the wall. You've been very helpful, and if you're going down that way, you're going to need these.
He reaches into a pouch and pulls out 2 glittering red potions.
Oh, I happen to have 2 right here.
Yes, you do.
Don't drink them right now.
What sort of boon do they provide?
If you are become injured by any of the things lying south of here, such as those strange, horrific beasts that appear to be quite sick and vicious, or Ilfarians, these will recover your injuries.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
We can't thank you enough. This would have taken us some time to get through.
But of course,
Um,
travel safely.
You as
Thank
well.
you so much for these.
They hop back into their cart and begin to make their way down
Yeah.
the road.
No.
Goodbye.
Well done, Ruby. Well done.
Oh, I tried.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope it was worth it.
This is
What?
like I love new look.
Oh,
you have.
thank you.
It is lovely.
I'll
What-
try it in the next city.
So,
Is it stuck there? Is it the?
Yeah,
Is it that whole tongue on the lamppost
Yeah,
thing?
it was a. I think I hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need
Yeah,
to,
it was
Um,
a choice.
we just need to heat it up. You want me help you
I-
heat it?
No. Just how about
Oh.
some whiskey? I think some whiskey would loosen it up for her.
Anything just to kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to kiss her, but you can.
Oh,
whiskey.
that is all right.
That's-
You don't say no.
My mouth is very hot.
No, don't. No. It is.
Yes.
Yes. You have a lovely mouth.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
But
lovely.
no, you
Keymaster's
can't.
just sitting there looking up.
You can't kiss her.
What? But
Why not?
she is in need of kissing.
Well, then maybe I should kiss her.
I mean, that is a choice that you can make.
Go ahead. You
All right.
go ahead. You do it.
It might, I mean, I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it the old college try.
The old college.
Give me a luck roll.
The Keymaster, while watching, taking a slow, exasperated bite from
9,
the.
16.
Okay, you do not end up getting stuck. either.
I'm not stuck.
Oh
That would
my
be amazing. We're stuck together. Okay, now try whiskey.
Just whiskey down the
Just
fountain.
pour it.
Oh my god.
Yes, no, it is warmer now.
It works, yes.
Okay.
Yay! Look, see? I just needed to
Crisis
take it.
averted.
Yeah. Okay.
This is for good of party.
Good idea, Dish. That was a good idea.
You are
That
full
was
of
well.
them.
I always have good ideas about my mouth.
How many of those do you have?
Keymaster's got as many green peppers as the rule of comedy allows. It's a bag of comedic holding of peppers.
It is X+1.
Yeah, X plus one.
I'm just keeping an eye, of course, making sure that Ruby didn't get the wrong idea. Yeah.
So now you
This
can
is
heal.
picture of innocence.
You two can heal. I could, if you want. I have fast hands, so I can use these as bonus actions. Do you want me to keep one for bonus action? Maybe
Yep.
give one over to you.
Sure.
That way you can, because if they go down, they have no way of knowing to heal them up. So you can heal one. So I'll roll.
Cool.
Here, pass one over to her, so she can actually roll it if we need to use it. And it's got 2d4 already baked into it, so you can literally just pop the little lid. One of our DMs on stream, Brody, made it. And you can just, and then you can get your healing out of it.
Wonderful.
There you go.
I see.
will
Okay.
not
So I will need
swallow.
a survival check
Right in.
to make your way through. Since you're going at a slow pace, it will not be super difficult, but you don't want to fail this.
Survival check. All of us can do this, or?
One survival check. Well, yeah, each character needs to make a survival check.
All right.
Got a 16.
Ooh, nice. 18.
19. Wow.
Okay,
Wow,
that is a
okay.
success.
Okay, good,
Decently
because I
today.
got 9.
Further down the road, you
dazzled
see
by the
what looks to be
Right.
a giant boulder decorated with complex reliefs and inscriptions and things like that. There appears to be some runes carved into it. It looks to be ceremonial of some kind. It seems like it has been cleared of snow by passing travelers as they have come past it. So it is not covered in snow like everything else.
Cool.
Do we recognize the runes at all?
You can give me a history check.
Okay. See what happens.
I don't even know what we're going to run into here.
14.
No. Okay.
I got a 4.
Ah.
These are pretty rocks.
This is a what's called a gift stone.
Oh.
It is a thing that the Wolves Get culture has where travelers are meant to leave a sacrifice upon this stone
Oh.
and then be granted a gift
Don't raise your hand right now.
I don't.
in
I
their
don't touch
culture.
it.
About sacrifice.
I was touching
by
stone.
the enchantments that are within the boulder. Whether or not it is still active after all this time, or whether this is a new one that they've been formed, you're not sure. But it does seem to be active.
I'll take one of my daggers, which are precious to me, and I'll place it on the stone.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe you could leave one of your guns. Since
No,
you
I
have
need.
six.
I need the guns.
As you place the dagger upon
Very
the boulder, the runes flare up briefly, and
Oh.
your dagger vanishes.
Whoa! See.
And you gain inspiration.
Oh, I gain inspiration. I am inspired.
Wow.
What does that look like? As a goblin? It's fine. Just. I don't know. I think it did something to him. I don't know.
You just got this big grin.
Yellow teeth.
This has made creepy goblin.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have anything of value that is yeah.
I was gonna give money, but I'm like, the dagger's probably more valuable.
You mean you can press on. You don't need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll press on.
Okay.
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 One more survival check, please.
Uh-oh.
The old natural one.
Oh, no.
11.
You have 11? What'd you get?
7.
Are
I
we
got
all-
a 10.
Are we all failing this?
All right.
Or do we
yeah.
wanna
I mean,
do
that's what
some,
I don't know. Do you want
uh,
to use your d8s for this? Or
Yeah, let's fail it.
whatever. We fail it.
I'm gonna.
Another
Can I
guy.
fail forward?
Not on this one. All right. In that case, the storm continues to pound on the road. You reach a section where you must be getting close to the wall now. You can see there has been some traffic, really not that much in this part, and the brutality of this onslaught that the storm is constantly assailing you with has granted you all a level of exhaustion.
Ouch.
Oh, really? Damn. Long rest it is.
But with that, you continue on, and eventually you come to the enormous fortification that runs across the border of Wolvesgate and Ordale, the Irdal Wall. And as you approach, you can hear the unmistakable screams of the dying and the smell of burning flesh wafting from the wall. Getting closer, you spot the corpses of many warriors that crawled across the snow to find a more peaceful death, as well as many wounded looking for help. The grass and the trees here seem to be diseased. The bark is stripping away and sick and pocked with various kind of growths and black spots. And the storm seems to be getting worse and worse the closer you've been getting to this wall. The land itself seems to be dying and filled with little pockets of rot.
Like the same stuff that we saw on the board.
Yes. There are many wounded crawling across, croaking out for assistance and for help, and the pristine white snow is red with blood. Arrows from attackers fly over the wall, illuminating the cloudy sky with flecks of green in the dull sunlight, casting flickering shadows at the feet of the brave warrior still running towards the ramparts. The sentry sounds his war horn from atop the wall and shouts the rallying cry of "Incoming!" only to be beheaded by a massive green longsword rolling downhill toward the encampment. An imposing knight clad in shining olive armor emblazoned with an orange sash smeared with blood rises where the sentry stood, and it is clear that there are many more behind him.
I think those are Ilfarian Knights. We gotta get out of here.
I would love to hide.
Where do we go? Yeah. Hide.
So
They'll
now this
kill
guy.
you.
So hold on. Some clarification, if you would. Okay. So this knight shows up. Enemy bad guy knight. There are good guys, presumably, that are still fighting.
There are soldiers atop the wall, decorated in the same outfits and banners that you saw back at the town of Conengraz. These appear to be the Queen's men.
Right. So this is a point where they're just starting to breach this wall.
That's what it looks like. Yes.
Okay. Well, there's a chance to turn the tide. Come on.
Of course.
He's idiot.
I will fly immediately into combat, and I might
Stupid husband.
have to do a plunge attack like that. Sorry.
Is there a chance that
Sorry,
I can
but-
hitch onto him so that I can jump off onto the wall?
I'll
when he
take you if you
plunges?
want to go.
Yeah.
Take me with
yeah,
you.
for sure.
Yeah. You stay here where it's safe.
Oh, this guy.
And
Dun.
Obi
Let
Bard.
him push you around like that, lass. Let's go.
I have guns. I can shoot from here.
All right, let's roll initiative and get engaged with the fight.
Oh, no, I am going last. Very last.
I'm
Sometimes
using
it's
my
good to go
inspiration on
last.
this one.
18.
I rolled another 1.
I legit rolled a 1.
Me too.
Okay, actually, since I'm going very last, can I take a quick bio break?
Bio break.
Go for it.
I am stuck in my hair.
So what did Keymaster get?
14. I used the
14.
inspiration to reroll it because I didn't want to roll 2 ones in a row.
Fair enough. Ruby Bard.
It is an 11.
Okay. And I know that she got a 1,
Plus her dex, I guess.
which should be, which I know what it is. It's, I believe, a 2 or 3, so it's still very low.
Can you remind me the effects of exhaustion 1?
You have disadvantage
On skill
on
checks?
all ability skill checks, yes.
Ability checks.
Thank God we didn't get fail the other survival roll. We would have exhaustion too. and we
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to hit
Yep,
anything.
yep,
yeah,
you
that
would.
starts to get really bad.
I mean,
So-
it's a lot better than if you'd taken the fast journey. You would have been making many more than 2 rolls.
Ooh.
No, thank you.
Oh, man, you got a 1, really? Okay.
So these Ilfarians can use the reactions to counterspell spells, including if you're putting a spell slot into smite. So be careful
Okay.
when you use them,
All right.
how you use them.
Okay.
They're quite dangerous against magic.
So,
All right.
the knight takes his turn to basically shout a command forward, and you can hear a cheer go up behind him. And as we come to Narcissus' turn, you fly up with the goblin companion of yours, and you can see that beyond the wall, you can see the fires of an entire military encampment beyond the wall. There's not a there's still a good number of soldiers on your side as well as their side, but this is an army assaulting the wall.
This is an army. Do we have an army?
You do.
Okay.
You have.
All right.
There is
Okay.
the army of the Wolves Get Wall Guard who are currently here as well.
So he's correct, and this could be the chance that we could turn the tide.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So on your turn, what would you like to do? Would you like to fly at
well-
this knight or some of his men?
The knight, of course. Yeah. And I'll activate celerity on the way since it's a new day. It's a new day, a new day, a new
All
light.
right.
Yes.
The cogs of time, certainly.
Yeah. I'm hoping to kind of activate the celerity as I'm coming up.
Not a problem.
Yeah. And so,
So you fly up to him and just kind of right in his face, essentially with the
yeah.
pike.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead and you can make 2 attacks then.
All right. Great. First one is a 16 plus 5 is 21.
Heyo.
That'll hit him. Yeah, he's wearing full plate, and that still gets him.
All right. Now, is he on the top of a wall?
Yes, he is.
Is there a chance to,
Shove action?
knock him?
You want to shove him
off?
back?
Well, I really didn't have that in my mind for the first roll, but I'd like to be honest. So what I'll do is do with a pike. We'll see how that goes, and then keep flying and try and with my second attack try and do a shove.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Off the wall.
Sounds good.
All right. So and you can just jump off when you want. I take it.
What was your initiative,
I'll
sorry?
let you.
Yeah.
You're after him.
Okay, so I'll react after you. Whatever your
Yeah,
action
okay,
is, I'll just
great.
react.
All right. So I rolled an 8, and plus 3 is
Wow.
11.
Good.
Okay.
How many dice do we have?
Oh, we got a whole bunch. We have 6 left here.
Well, that's not that many dice, right? So let's roll one more.
Okay, deal.
I mean, there's a
Would
lot.
you like me to roll it for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, go for it.
You can add 7 more to your damage.
Okay, so it gives 18 damage.
8. Holy smokes.
Ooh.
All right, so you get him right between the plates of his armor as he pulls back. He's astonished that there's a flying elf that's just
Good.
attacked him from this barbarian kingdom he's supposedly invading.
Right.
But you can see as you get close. I mean, you're still 10 feet away, but you can see beneath the helmet he's desperate. Like he's willing to die to continue the advance.
Yeah.
He is not going to retreat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see how the shove goes. All right.
Okay. So you'd like to shove. All right. Go ahead and make your d20 roll. So you can add your athletics to this.
Okay. 14 and athletics is good. That's a 19 plus 5.
That beats his 13.
Excellent.
So you continue with your forward thrust using that hasted momentum, and off he goes, falling off of the 40-foot tall wall, taking an additional 8 damage, knocking him. He's dead as he hits the ground.
Knocking him dead.
Knocking him.
And he does not get back up again.
Excellent. Excellent.
You see several of his men kind of just watch that happen, look up at you, look back at their camp, and you can see.
Can I add a little narrative flair to that? You know, he goes off, I push him. I just follow him all the way down with the pike still in
Plunging.
him. You know, and plunge him and the pike and myself down onto the other side of the wall in the middle of the other army. Okay. Well, hey.
Baby, why you do this?
Give me an intimidation check.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
cool.
perfect. Intimidation. I got +2. 18, dirty 20.
Hey, oh.
So you see a lot of, now being on this side, everything's way worse. The grass is basically dead. The dirt is black, and there doesn't seem to be anything rich about it anymore. The trees are basically sticks withering away, and you can see more growths, kind of like the bark is kind of becoming slime and oozing off of the trunks of the trees. The leaves are all spotted. The storm is really bad. You can make out really like just midnight black thunderclouds above, and the whole place seems to be, everything beyond this wall appears to be in really bad straits. And you can see there is the large glow of the red torches all along the Ilfarian army camp just further down. And as you sail down the wall, stabbing their commanding officer into the ground, some of the men who don't have green swords but are outfitted in the military regalia of the Empire kind of take a look back at the diseased land, look at the wall, and then look at the third option, which is that way. And about a third of the army just decides this is not worth it, and they're heading off to that direction.
He's still 2/3.
Sizable chunk of the army is still remaining, yes.
How many are in the direct vicinity of him?
In the direct vicinity are 8 soldiers.
So we have 8 soldiers to contend with?
Yes.
Let's even it up a little bit, shall we?
8 soldiers and a knight, but the knight's been
Killed.
promptly removed from the situation.
And those are 8 now that the group has left. There's 8 remaining.
There are 8 remaining
Okay.
in his direct vicinity. So you can just get off and start stabbing them if you like.
So they're surrounding him, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I will just basically stab one, stab the other. Will I gain? Can I roll between them to gain advantage with him as the center point?
I think so.
Okay, so as he plunges into the ground,
Yeah.
I will use the momentum of the pike just splashing up and roll off of his back and kind of roll behind one of them, dagger into the back. Ooh, not so much. So, anybody mind if I take a D8 or 2 to try and make this one connect?
Go for it.
I'm going to be plunging my dagger. What are these soldiers wearing?
They are wearing chainmail, and they each have a shield.
Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right, I will plunge my dagger into the back for 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage in total.
Okay. You stab him right in the neck where the plate meets the helmet, and he goes down.
And then I'll rotate around to another one that's on his flank and then make just a bonus action attack on that one. I don't get sneak on this one. I miss.
Okay. You were unable to get through his armor.
Are there
at this
any
stage.
others directly in my reach
Yes.
that can hit me, I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
I don't know if you noticed, but your elf companion dived into the army.
No, I know, but the positioning is like I'm trying to take advantage of mobility to get out of there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you could. If you mobility, you can 40 feet your way out of the.
Well, I don't want to 40 feet out. I want to
could, like,
rotate
make your way-
against the wall so my back's against
That
the
you
wall.
can do.
and cutting off one of the flanks so he doesn't get flanked as bad.
That you can do.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And then just like I want to just hiss and like with the blood on my daggers.
Ruby Bard.
Ruby Bard.
All right, Peter, we'll take him out together.
Yeah.
8 guards. We've got
Yeah.
this.
I'll,
Well, 7 now. You killed one.
I'll just dash up onto the wall and look down and see what's going on there. And then
Chaos.
yeah. And then looking out at all the grossness of what's beyond, it doesn't look familiar to me with what I associate.
No, it
with
doesn't.
the
Although
areas.
it does look a lot like the stuff you saw on the other side of the
Side,
wall
yeah.
and that boar.
All right, so it seems that we have something a little bit worse than the Ilfarians to attend with later. But
I think it might occur to you as well that based on what you had heard from just the area, the history and the news from the land, as well as some of the other soldiers, is that with the fall of the Empire, the Ilfarians were not coordinated enough to hold this land or to continue attacking it in any great capacity. The fact that there is an army this size assaulting the wall is interesting. That is not something that has normally happened. So either a new warlord has managed to unite a great deal of Ilfarians, and for some reason they're attacking Wolfsgate instead of all the other targets, or something is driving them to try and come here and get through the defenses.
What was your initiative?
Ruby got an 11.
That one.
And when was Peter?
He had an 18.
Oh, okay.
I had 4.
4. The bard can modify initiative, but it's too far of a spread for it to work.
Yep. All right. Well, I've looked out there, and I guess seeing my friends down there in amongst some other nasties, I'm not super keen at that. So I put my and cast Firebolt down. And
What's happening over there?
There's a flash of green energy, and your bolt pops out of the air as
Damn it.
another knight reveals himself with his sword outstretched from behind the wall.
So mechanically for the audience and stuff, how does that, and for our new guests, how does
So
that work?
what you see from your position down there is you see a bolt of fire streaking through the air, and a knight come out from the battlements of the wall, point his sword up, and just kind of absorb it into the blade as it begins to glow with a brighter green, and then kind of fade out again because it was a cantrip.
I just look down and point at him.
Die, magic users! We will claim this land once more.
Yes, well.
That takes us to Dish.
Yeah. I have to rescue my full husband. I'm going to use my guns.
So you're going to climb up to the wall, look down, and see him surrounded.
We're on the other side of the wall, so you got to get up
No.
there, up on top of the wall
I
first.
saw you fall off on the other side.
Yeah.
You could also
Go up.
potentially, convince the guards to let you through the gate. if you
I mean, I convinced them with guns.
You can see the Ilfarians are using large siege ladders to get up onto the walls. I guess siege ladders might not be the right term, but
Yeah,
ladders.
yeah, ladders, yeah.
Oh, right.
Siege
Siege ladders is
seem
correct,
like
yes.
a good term to me.
Are there any siege ladders on this side for them to come down?
There are ones Yeah, you could climb down one. You can also see some of them currently clicking them on, and metal hooks are sliding out from the top of the ladder to click over the edge of the wall as they begin to climb up the ladder next to you.
I like the Lego version.
Yeah.
Just click on, snap in.
Well,
Magnetic.
I'm just going to stand at top of ladder and shoot down.
Okay. I mean, you're bound to hit something, right?
Yeah, do I get advantage for being in
I
that
think so.
position?
I think that's reasonable, yes.
All right. Well, the first one was an 18.
pretty darn
Second
good.
one. Okay, so 23 to hit.
You hit the knight directly in the face.
Same one that absorbed?
This is a different one.
How many knights are there?
There are approximately 5.
Plus 3.
Oh
do,
my.
But
Do
they're
I-
not around you. They're kind of spread.
because I had
sure.
advantage on the roll, that means that I also get my sneak attack.
Correct.
Okay, so 13, 18,
Holy
23 damage
Wow.
to his face.
He
What
drops
face?
dead
What
immediately.
face?
What
Nice.
face?
What face?
And as he falls, he slams into his comrades, knocking them down off the ladder, completely disabling that particular
Yes.
ascent.
I have
Nice.
arrived. And you see the
You
Keymaster
still-
looks up.
I smile.
Yeah.
My wife is
That's right.
there. Yeah.
Now, if you want, you can bonus action a second shot with your other offhand pistol.
Yes, going to.
Bravo. Well done, darling. Well done.
Yes. Yes, baby, I'm coming. I rolled a 19 on
That
that
hits again.
one.
What are you shooting?
The
Pistols.
I'm shooting my guns,
The
into
guns.
the army.
Yeah.
Whichever one is closest to husband.
Okay. So just one of the random soldiers.
Whichever is he.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
bunch surrounding him. Yeah.
Is there one like
Yes.
behind him?
Yes, there is.
Want to take that one out?
Okay.
I think I rolled 14 damage.
Oh, he's killed immediately.
Yes.
Wow.
Vaporize. You get
Keymaster
smashed.
gets hit with the blood splatter.
Yeah.
He's just screaming and yelling.
And then I wave. I am coming, baby.
All right. At this point, we have reduced it from 8 down to 6.
Blows you a kiss.
All 6 soldiers. So 3 will go after you.
Oh,
Nothing like
okay.
a good
3
fight.
will go after him. So that is going to
is how we make up.
be exactly
Murder.
14 and a 16. So you will take 6 slashing damage.
I
from a
cannot
long
uncanny
sword.
dodge that yet.
Ouch.
And you're going to have a critical hit against you
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No.
for 14 slashing damage.
14 slashing damage. Okay.
oh, I am
Yeah. So
very
so
mad.
you see, where you see that we're all like, no.
And with that, we're up to the knight who has decided to make it his personal mission to stab the Ruby Bard as he swings himself up a different ladder. And
I'm ready.
makes his way over to you with
Does
his
he pass
green
me?
sword. He does.
I'm going to stab him. No, I shoot him. I shoot him.
You will have disadvantage at point blank range, unless you have a feat, which I don't think gets rid of that.
You
The gunner feat.
It would be,
hold on,
no, it's
looking,
not.
Looking.
It would be at the bottom of the right side there.
Firearm expert feature.
Feet.
Yeah, doesn't impose disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Dun, dun, dun,
There you go, then.
dun, 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 dun. So you put it right under the chin.
Maybe not.
What's
Let me
what?
see.
How'd you do?
13.
I think it's worth a D8.
Worth of
Go ahead,
D8.
roll one.
Anything for my wife's glory.
16?
He is wearing full plate mail.
Oh, well, maybe one more D8.
That's a hint.
19?
19.
That'll
Let's
go.
try that. We're
Bang.
Down, we're down to 1.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
And because this is, I guess he's not within 5 feet of anything, so.
He's within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, but you don't count towards your own
I
sneak attack.
count always. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Does not kill him outright, but definitely wounds him significantly.
Yeah.
And he makes his way over to the Ruby Bard.
Just ignores it. He's like, whatever.
I'll deal with you afterwards.
One swing for an 11.
11 to hit.
And then he backhands the swing for a 24.
Oh!
Ting.
No.
Tong.
No.
So 10 slashing damage, and as the flash of the green sword goes off, you take an additional 4.
Whoa!
And you lose a first level spell slot.
Oh no! They stole your spell slots.
This is going
My
poorly.
precious spells.
First level spell slot, not second.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you.
Narcissus. You were currently having 3 guys attempting to get you. One of them got a particularly solid hit.
Yes, I remember. I recall. And that's who I want to go after because we can't abide this. Okay. I will swing. I will take both attacks against him. And I think but I want to fly up and jab down, but only if tactically that's not going to put him more exposed, or would it?
Not so. All it would do is remove you as an available target. So they would all go for him if they can't target you.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, I'll stay in the thick of
Okay.
things. Okay, so a 7. I think
I
that's
think
too.
you're adding 5 to that, right?
Yeah, that's a 12.
That will not hit.
Yeah, that won't hit. Okay, my second attack is
celerity
a
attack.
same thing.
Do you want to take that D8 and roll it? Just 'cause?
No, let's not take the last D8 roll. Come on, we got to save that for something
Okay.
really life or death. So
Oh, never mind. You want to roll the one we just got? Thank you, Jasphalt.
I think it's a long spread. I don't think we want
You
to
think
take
so?
a chance.
All
I
right.
mean, 12 versus at least a 19.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the guards, though,
that's
right?
a
They're wearing
s-
chainmail.
They're wearing
You probably
chainmail
have to get to a
and they
16.
have shields.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's
Oh.
Yeah,
it's
just
a math
think-
game.
Let's,
Ugh,
right.
let's hold on to our resources.
It's, I mean, it's very epic. You're getting
Yeah.
in with these
Yeah.
jabs,
Yeah.
and they're shielding and deflecting.
yeah,
and
I look cool.
You look
Oh, yeah.
so
That's
good,
for sure.
baby.
the cloak
So good.
swoops in the
Yeah.
storm as it's as white as the
Yeah.
snow. And
Exactly.
All right, here we
You
go.
should get
Uh,
some sort of camouflage for being.
I mean, sure, if he wasn't also having giant wings out.
They are also white.
Fair enough. Keymaster.
Okay, so
There are
seeing
three
what's
guys in
happening
front
here,
of you. Yes.
the one that's striking, the one that hurt him really well, and it staggered him a little bit, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna just make a direct attack on that one. I'm assuming we're flanking.
Yes.
Ooh, that would be a natural 20.
Yeah.
That is a
right.
critical hit for
There
you.
we go.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's probably dead.
Probably, but
Roll the
I
dice
think
anyway, it feels
what I'm going to
satisfying.
do for this one is I don't know if I'm going to sneak attack this.
So
I will go 3 plus 4, 7 plus 3 is 10. How's he doing?
He's dead.
He's dead. Then I'm going to immediately turn, look up, steady aim because I haven't moved yet, and throw with my bonus action a dagger up at the knight that's like reaching over. I see the armpit
Oh, yeah.
exposed,
Yeah.
and I just go throw a dagger up with a simple attack. Oh, it's so mean. Oh, it's not going to hit, and that will miss. That's an 11.
You aim for the shoulder, for under the shoulder, the armpit there, but unfortunately it
He
doesn't quite
dodged.
get it.
He's the plate
gets
mail
up.
one, right?
He is in the plate mail.
Yeah, I don't want to make that spread. 'cause
No.
I was going to Fury the Small one, but okay. So I pull right, and I miss, and then I'll just unsheath another dagger and just lean up against the wall and be like, "Come get me!"
All right.
Woo!
3 more
Whoa.
D8s.
Oh,
Ruby
wow.
Bard.
okay.
Thank
You
you,
have an
everyone.
Got a
Ilfarian
little bit
Knight
of a-
in your face.
I've got some economy
A
now.
little- yeah, exactly.
I'll just pull out my little dagger that I do have and be like, because I'm so coordinated with it, and just go to like stab him in the knee or something.
Okay.
Let's see here. That's a 16 to hit.
That will not
Yeah.
get through his plate
Yeah.
armor.
Oh,
Okay.
what, do you want, actually, do you want
Yeah,
to do it?
let's.
We got one.
That seems
yeah?
like a good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
What's
spread.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16's not a bad one
Where'd
to go
my
with.
Never mind. It's a rebate.
There's an 8. Plus
Oh,
7. Yep. What did I say?
23.
Yes, that number.
That hits, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So I stab him in the knee. Let's go. For 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Some people don't like when their knees get stabbed.
I mean, he
Maybe he's
yeah, he
into it.
cries
We
out
don't
in
know.
pain. He definitely does not like it. Now it looks like he's going to just kick you off the wall.
No.
No.
Hard pass.
It's okay. There's going to be a gun
Is
or
there
two
a
going off
ladder
in a
nearby
second.
me at all?
There is.
Can I? I'm gonna go for the ladder.
He's going to make a free attack on
That's
you.
okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
try it anyway.
He will take his reaction that he has
Oh, you're making him
regained.
use his reaction.
That, yes. To do
Good.
an opportunity attack, which is a critical hit.
No way,
Oh
really?
my god.
All right. Well, I only have 14 hit points at this point, anyway. So
So you do make it for the ladder and then fall down, dominoing all of the soldiers currently trying to climb up and
I
hitting
mean,
the
that's
ground.
not bad. That's a good way to go. Heroically.
Yes.
Any chance?
Heroically.
Any chance of catching her? Flying? I know it's not my turn, but I don't know what to like
I'll say,
as a reaction.
I'll say if you will allow the guards to make a quick swipe at you, you can attempt to catch her.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
One of them gets you
Uh-oh.
for 6 damage
Okay.
as they just graze your thigh as you roll through the air in a barrel roll and
Right.
catch the Ruby Bard as she plows through all these soldiers climbing up the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, and I'll put a lay on hands
Of course. Dish.
at the same time.
Woohoo.
So he'll
There is a knight up
he'll
on
you for
here,
10 and me for
and he
10.
just-
Yay! Thank you.
Correct.
So I'm
As
going.
he's now turning to you.
Yeah. No, I shoot his face.
It seems to work quite well.
Yes.
Dodge this.
Yeah, exactly. As he turns around, I am right there. I would like to aim.
I could just see this like
yeah, so
this,
that I
like,
can have advantage on the
down the camera thing.
Yes.
The rack focus on her eyes.
Okay, advantage is natural 20.
Hey!
Hey!
Roll the damage. Let's
He's
see what
already
happens.
taken one shot and a stab to his knee, so
Yes,
he's
I-
already quite injured.
So How do you do? Do you do double dice?
Double
is that
dice.
how you do it?
I find rolling dice is fun. Rolling more dice.
1, 6, so 7,
Seven.
and 3 is 10, and then I had advantage on the
You
roll.
can sneak attack it.
10, 13, 17. Do you double your sneak attack as
Yep.
well?
Mm-hmm.
22, 24 to his face.
He no longer has a face
Yes.
or a head for that matter.
Yes.
As I'm flying by with Ruby.
Yes.
He's like, I'll see you
Like,
later.
it goes into slow motion. My hair's like blowing in the wind.
Mind you,
just-
I think Dish has a bit of a kinship with Ruby. as Ruby seems to be on Dish's side for
Yes.
the
Yep.
majority.
We've made out.
We made
I know. I've been saved by both of the couple.
Hey.
Well, hey.
Typical bard playing both sides.
We're going to falter into our polycule.
What about me?
You are goblin.
Would
Judge
you
me
like
by my size to you.
Would you like to move at all, or do you want to stay on top of the wall?
No, this is good up here. Let's stay up here.
It is nice. You can see everything.
I will be Overwatch.
The soldiers go after the hated goblin.
Oh,
Gotta
God.
get back down there.
Holy crap!
Oh no.
Another
All
critical?
right. Yeah. You can have 12 slashing damage,
Ouch.
followed by another 6 from another swipe.
Oh.
1 hit on you for 6 there, Narcissus.
That.
But the rest of them miss.
Not looking so good.
You are in the midst of an army.
Well, they're slowly tearing them down, right?
Yeah, you
How
are.
many are left?
6.
We killed one. I killed one on him. There's
And
another
I
one?
killed one.
Well, you killed the knight,
That's right.
top.
Yeah,
But-
there was 5 knights and 8 soldiers.
Well, you're not dealing with all the knights. The knights are also coordinating other points.
There's still 6 soldiers? Even
There are
though
5 soldiers.
5
then,
soldiers.
yeah.
Perfect. Let's make it 3.
The knight has been shot in the head. So the other knights continue their assault.
I did that.
Although you start to notice that they're kind of looking over all these gunshots. Like, what are these people doing with guns? And realizing that that part of the wall is not being taken at all.
yeah.
Yes.
And you start to look
This
like
is my wall.
starts to look like they're starting to question if they should be regrouping or not. 'cause they
Definitely
seem to be
not.
gaining
Now's a
ground.
good
Eat off
time
of
to
here.
be breaking. Now's
Yeah.
a good time to break their ranks.
So Narcissus.
Yes. Well, I think what I want to do is go down and get him out of there, and fight from advantage of being up above. Like,
Sure.
I assume Ruby, I dropped, or if we can metagame it, is that okay for
Yeah,
you?
because we've traveled and fought together before. You would
Yeah.
know that I have the capabilities of getting out of those situations
Really
quite
easy.
well. AKA
don't worry about it.
mobility and second story work. I
And
can
you
get
could
back up
sixth story
real
work
fast.
up the wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
so don't worry about you.
Yeah,
okay,
don't worry
so
about me.
I'll make sure that Dish and Ruby are secured
Yep.
on the top of the wall.
Keymaster
And,
never
um,
So you swoop up with Ruby to give to Dish.
Yeah, yeah.
This
put her up there.
present. Thank you.
And I will go after the nearest ladder if there's one.
There
in
are
the-
many, yes.
Yeah, I'll just go after the nearest ladder and attack. Let's,
Okay,
let's
so
attack
with your-
let's
with
fight
your-
with height advantage.
With your
you know.
celerity, you can just straight up like hook your pike and
Yes.
flip them off, and you can get 2 of them with that.
There you go. Sound good.
So
do
they
that.
fall to the ground. There's a thudding crack.
Squelch.
Yes, yeah, some sounds, and you hear the call for retreat.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
Excellent.
run off like
at this
little
point-
babies.
The tacticians of the Ilfarian army are seeing a flying elf who can just keep doing this to all their ladders, and they have arrows, but that's not really their primary form, and you have guns.
Guns.
So they're going to
Perfect.
have a tactical retreat as they pull back to their camp. And a
Excellent.
cheer roars up from all of the Wolves Get soldiers.
I'll take a couple of parting dagger shots
Just
at them, sneak attack them, and kill them.
I'll pose on the wall, you know, Superman style. Just-
I'll stand at the bottom and just be like,
and then I'm going to kiss my wife.
yes.
oh.
I will enthusiastically receive said kiss.
So now, do you want to stay here at the wall or continue further in while the retreat is going on to see what's going on with all of to finish your mission for the queen?
I think we need to complete our mission.
Yes.
Yes.
But it
Yeah.
would be good to heal up
So you
first.
can take a short rest.
Take a short,
Short
rest.
rest.
Alright.
Okay.
So you
great.
want to take drugs?
No, I think a short rest. would do.
But baby, I got you drugs.
I know,
Ooh,
but
I don't want to ruin them all.
but let's see let's see everybody's status afterwards.
So yeah,
You
I'm
can,
gonna,
you can roll some hit dice, recover some
what I'll
things.
do.
I
Yeah.
have more hit points than when I started the adventure. I don't know what happened.
Are you got enthusiastic about your gun?
Oh, I love my guns.
All right. So
all right. I use all of my hit dice with my delicious constitution and get full.
yeah, 5,
back up again.
27,
Make a good team. Man, those guns
Yeah.
are great.
33.
Back up to
Okay.
full.
Back up to full. And down to 1 hit die.
Okay.
And I still have all my spells.
So you take a small rest with the soldiers who are very
Yeah.
grateful for your assistance. They offer you their whetstones and their sharpening equipment and some nice food and a bit of medical attention. I would assume you'd also take some time to help bind their wounds and gather up their men.
Yes. I will use I will use all my spell slots on curing wounds.
I'll give you a point of
Oh.
inspiration.
Yep.
Oh, very
Okay.
nice.
I'll go around
Good.
and I'll help out with that as well.
I will inspire by showing them all my guns.
They want to know where they can buy them and who your supplier is.
Do I know the answer to that? Like,
I don't know.
where
Did you
I-
buy them or steal them?
Yes.
I will alleviate
There
some
are-
of their.
One of
There are
those two
stakes.
things.
Yeah, why don't you explain where you got that one actually? That particular one?
This one?
That one
This
has
is my favorite
that
gun.
one has a good story.
very
yeah,
favorite
you
gun.
should tell them about that.
Her name is Bessie.
Not
Her name is Bessie.
not
I will
and I
assist as well. There's a lot of clutter, so I will
did
just
not
take a
steal it.
bunch of daggers off of them and alleviate some of that clutter of their place. Yes, that's what I will do.
I also reload.
Oh, yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
I only shot 4.
Yep, you did.
So
You're like the Boondock Saints, you just keep dropping them
Yep.
and firing them.
that's why there are 6,
Now,
just in case.
in order to make it to figure out what is going on with this forest that's so clearly messed up beyond the wall, you will have to sneak through the camp of the Ilfarians.
Well,
As
I
it-
can
as
get-
it is
we
quite
can get
large
through.
and kind of spread out all
Yes.
along the edge.
Okay.
So as you have finished your rest, the sun apparently has set, as it has gotten quite dark, and the storm is still raging with thunder and black midnight dark clouds off in the distance over the beyond the camp.
We should be able to get through under the guise of this weather.
Yeah.
And the darkness. I mean,
We'll be fine, I'm saying.
They might die.
These
but we're
chumps over
cool.
here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These chumps. Yeah,
No, but husband chump and polycule chump. I need them.
true. You do. I'm left out.
You can be family pet.
I can. Do I get a warm rug and a cozy fire? Deal.
So I'm going to need a group stealth check.
Can I just fly over all of this?
Yes. You can just fly over all of it.
I will
got-
meet you over in that.
I'll meet you there.
I got a 19.
My stealth is 15.
Can I carry Ruby?
You can carry Ruby, absolutely.
Okay, well,
Plus 6.
Ruby, if
Okay,
you're...
in this case, only the rogues need to make stealth checks.
22.
19.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ruby, if you
We
will
got through.
consent to being carried.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
We're
I
so
guess
stealthy we can't even see
we
each
have
other.
some sort
We're
of
gone.
relationship
We're
now.
like,
I'm not
"Where
clear
do I
on
am?
what,
Not-
what
I'm
the
not- I'm no
boundaries are,
problem.
but
She is our girlfriend.
our girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
And
we'll
he is our pet now.
Oh, oh, oh.
He is like dog, but smell worse.
He actually smells quite pleasant because he's a vegetarian and stuff like that. He doesn't have all those meat sweats and
No,
stuff.
but you've been rolling in the goo.
Oh yes, yeah. He's not clean yet.
all right.
Ah, yes.
So you meet up with Narcissus and Ruby at the other end of the
Hello.
Ilfarian camp. After
Ah.
making your way through various areas, you see the knights look quite defeated. They're licking their wounds and
Yes.
sharpening their blades, and you can see in the main part of the camp there's a makeshift stand. You can see one of their generals doing some kind of big enthusiastic speech, and but a lot of them really just keep. They seem. You notice some of them are coughing, and you can see that the medical huts are full of injured, but also just sick
Ilfarians.
Ilfarians. They are wasting away
Ugh,
by the looks of it.
these
And
poor people.
the deeper you get into beyond the camp, the worse the nature gets. The trees just are basically just onyx black sticks in the darkness.
Maybe
the
they're just
storm
trying to-
thunders loud.
Maybe they're just trying to get away from something.
Well, then perhaps they should not stab everyone they meet.
Well,
Through the
Not wrong.
dark and rotting forests
Gross.
of Ordale, you
This
struggle
place-
to see into the thick mist that has clouded the surrounding area. The ordinary sounds of nature, such as birds and squirrels, are mute, and eerie chill wind cuts through you. Foliage and shrubs extend outward from the trees, their branches and limbs twisted into gnarled forms. The twisted tree branches stab the air and close in around your path, giving the thicket a claustrophobic feeling as the dull howl of wind echoes around you. Gazing into the mist, you think you can see the thickening fog swirl and coalesce like grasping claws and writhing serpents on the edge of the path. The dim light that seeps through the cracks in the canopy cause gaunt shadows to dance all around as if alive. And you can also make out horrific faces molded out of the tortured tree trunks.
Ooh.
I'll need one more survival check to navigate through this horrifying terrain.
14.
Ooh. 17.
Okay.
14.
10.
And I'm also going to need a constitution save. from
Oh,
each of
come
you.
Okay, this one we
Oh.
want to pass.
I
This
have
is at disadvantage, right? Because are we still under the effects of the exhaustion?
This does not affect that.
I have
This you're okay
Dwarven
with.
Resilience.
Oh, wait a second. So that last.
Is it poison?
I will say that as a paladin, Narcissus auto succeeds.
Oh.
It is not like
It isn't poison. It is disease.
I see.
I got a natural 20.
Okay,
Oh,
we're good.
nice,
How'd
nice.
you do?
I got a 16.
This is a Constitution save.
Yes.
So I'm currently at 9. Does anybody mind if I take a couple of D8s so I don't get sick?
Yeah.
The last thing I
That's
want.
fine. I also have cure diseases, which that's a different resource pool that is
You
harder
know what? Let's not waste the D8s then.
harder to use.
Let's see what happens. 9.
Keymaster begins to cough and black-green phlegm begins to
Oh,
spew
no.
out.
Cure disease. I'm curing disease.
It's
Okay.
got me.
Ew.
Oh, it's got me.
He
He
It's got
immediately
me.
cures disease and you're okay.
I'll act like a puppy, like
I bet
to
he's
my
belly.
master. Yeah.
You got me.
Okay.
What a good boy you are.
You know, there was this one fella in this crazy dungeon we were in, and he always took care of us. But he lost all of his limbs. I miss him. But you can be my new best friend.
you don't.
Okay, so thank you for that cure disease. It's very
Strange little
nice.
boy.
All right.
Strange
Now
man.
you did succeed on your survival check, except Keymaster.
Always
but I'm
bringing home
assuming you keep
strange
pulling
pets and
him.
lovers.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with them.
Yeah.
These for spice of life.
Yes. Spicy. Yep.
As you continue through the sullen and macabre landscape, you begin to feel as though you're being watched. Looking around, all you can see is grasping mists, twisted trees, flickering shadows, and lights. Off in the trees are swirling green lights moving in a chaotic frenzy, coming ever closer.
I will try and hide and stay a distance away to make sure that I can surprise.
What are you doing? Do not wait. What are you
Forming sickly green against the dark, twisted land, a humanoid shape begins to formulate out of the green as whispers begin to torment and assault all around your minds. I will
evil.
need one last roll for initiative.
Oh, no.
Too late to run away?
Run away!
I rolled a 2. Plus 2 is 4.
All right.
I'm going on
4.
20.
Oh,
How'd
me
we do?
too.
20?
I got a
that's
10.
Really good for
No.
your powers.
Oh,
What
I'm
did you get?
excited.
10.
10? Okay,
10.
you're going to see
What
the
did Ruby
time
get,
bar in a
sorry?
second.
What did Ruby get?
20.
And so did the Keymaster.
Oh, you're probably first then, right? Because you're faster.
We're
Dex-
actually the
Dex
same.
plus 3 each. But
Oh.
we'll let you should let me go first. 'cause
Yeah,
then you
no,
can go.
100%.
Okay.
And okay, and then I get not great.
Does he have
Like that.
timeout?
Yes,
I do have timeout.
So we could have let him use that before.
he could have. He hasn't needed to.
Yeah,
really.
okay. Because he used his channel divinity already.
But he's had a short rest.
Oh,
I've
he
had
had a short rest.
I
Oh,
had a
okay.
short rest. So, I
So
was
it's an
thinking-
amazing feat. You can
Yeah,
do that in
I
the
see
middle
it.
of
I see what
combat,
it
yeah.
does. But I don't. Yeah, I've been thinking about like
Awesome.
okay, if I need to use it.
You know,
All right.
it's based on Qui-Gon Jinn, where he's just like in the middle of a fight, and he's like, okay, now I'm back. Still lost, but hey.
Keymaster is going to be up first. So you see this thing apparate out, and whispers begin to swirl around your head.
Steady aim. Dagger.
All right.
Hooah! 18 and a 14, so it's a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
We'll go in, we'll go hard. Ugh. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
As your dagger sails through it, it completely passes through the apparition. And while you do get the sense it took some damage, it doesn't appear to actually have made any physical mark.
Oh no!
And then, so that's it for my actions. Because I
Okay.
used my bonus action to
The
study
Ruby
aim.
Bard.
The Ruby Bard. Perhaps you should try that again, Keymaster. And I'll use one of my inspirations to use Call to Aptitude. Is that the right one?
Call to action.
Action, that one.
What does that do?
Where'd it go? So, what is it that I roll? I haven't actually
It's a
used
You
it.
D6.
roll your bardic die,
Right.
and then you can modify me on the initiative chart.
Right.
If I'm ahead of you and you pull me below you on the initiative chart, a person will get another turn.
Mhm.
If that person is below you on the initiative chart and you pull them above you, then they lose their turn.
Yep.
So you basically need to roll. I automatically works because
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
how
So
far
we'll
down
see
that
where you
first
go.
one goes. 3.
3.
So I go from 20 to 17 in initiative, and I'll get my turn again.
And you get another turn once Ruby's
17.
done. That was
Yep.
a bonus action.
And
Manipulating
Cool.
time.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
It's fun.
yes, yes.
It's fun.
It's swingy though, because if you don't roll well and the initiatives if the initiatives are too spread apart, like
Right.
10 and 20, she'd have to do this multiple turns to get you to the point.
Yeah, to make it useful.
Mhm.
So, then I'm gonna be like, Smoky guy, I don't like you. You're the bane of my existence.
Ah,
All right.
Bane.
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 All right. Well, Keymaster. So as you throw that dagger, you hear like a twang, and it kind of just.
There comes back to my hand. Weird. Throw it again. I'll do steady aim again. And I get sneak attack again. Yeah. Ooh, 16 plus. Yeah. So 21 will hit. Maybe.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Then I will do another sneak attack. Oh.
That's
6
much
and
better.
6 is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And just to strike it home, I'm going to Fury the Small for 4 more. Adding my level
Mm-hmm.
into damage.
Which is a total of
21.
21.
So Fury the Small is gone.
Still doesn't seem to be as effective as you were hoping, but it certainly hurts.
Pull another dagger, and that's it.
Okay. It is the creature's turn. I need all of you to make a wisdom save.
Joy.
Oh no, I am so stupid.
Oh, me too. What'd you get? Oh, I got
1.
4.
Oh.
19
Okay.
plus.
So all of us, I think, failed, and I
Yeah.
don't think we have enough d8s to pull us out of it because I'm at
No.
literally 5. You're at 1.
4.
Okay.
Duh.
Well, maybe we should use D8s to get one of you.
It shouldn't
a
be me because
save.
I have a 1.
Who got the highest of the three
Got
of
a
you?
5.
I got a 5.
You got a 5.
Want to try and get me out of it?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
All right,
why
I'll
not?
roll one at a time.
Yeah,
So
I think
so
probably
5
works.
plus 4 is 9. Plus 5 is 14. One more, you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
14 plus 8, so 22.
That'll succeed.
The audience
Yeah.
says, Keymaster, no! And I go, oh, you're right. And then my resolve.
So Ruby Bard and Dish, you take
Yes.
12 psychic damage and
Double.
are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Are we stunned or stunning?
Both.
Both.
Well, I mean,
obviously.
puns are on, right?
Yeah.
As for the two of you, you take 6 psychic damage. As
It's up to us.
voices worm their way into your mind and begin to show you images and pictures of things that make you very uncomfortable. The two of you are just overwhelmed with this. Something is coming,
I've
or it
seen
is
some
already
stuff.
here. Yeah. You're just like, I mean, this was my life for
Yeah.
a long time. I'm fine. Dish, you are stunned.
I have gone
Narcissus,
fetal.
Yeah, I
she
yell.
seems to be having some trouble.
I yell out to my wife and my newest lover.
Yes.
Focus your mind on our love.
Aww.
All right, and then charge in like I want to do with my pike at the creature.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
All right, and it has been. We did a short
had a
rest
short
since the
rest,
last
yes.
time,
You have
so
your,
I can
you
do
have your
celerity
channel
again.
hit.
You can.
All right, I'll do that. There's a 19.
That hits.
Excellent. All right. I'll do the dice part. Oh, it's a D10 plus
Would you like to throw any
3.
smites
I
into
might.
this?
Let's see. I'm out of spell slots.
Oh,
You
okay.
use them all.
Oh,
too.
that's right. he
But I
did.
rolled a 10, so that's 13. I think let's roll 1d8.
You got it. Would
Yeah.
you like me to roll?
Go ahead.
You can add 6 to that.
19 points of damage.
19 damage. So your pike stabs into it, and while you don't really feel it connect, you do feel like it does ripple slightly from the impact. So you seem to have injured it, but not as much as you would hope.
Yeah,
We're gonna
right.
hack this guy down.
Resistance, perhaps.
Mhm.
Something like that. All right. Well, half of 19 is still
That's
Still
pretty
pretty
good.
significant.
half of
good hit.
19. Yeah.
And would you like to make your second attack with celerity?
Yes, I would love to. All right. 13 plus 5 is 18.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And 1 plus 3 is 4.
Yeah, we did it.
These are being halved. I'm not sure it's the best place to use D8.
You might want to use them to
That's-
save our saving throws.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah. And also if one of you are doing, well, I guess they're out of it. Well, they won't be out of it for long.
Yeah,
so
I think she broke out of the
if
stun,
s-
right?
If somebody's attacking it without it being halved, that would be a better place for the
Agreed.
math. All right.
Okay, so you're going to stick with the
Yeah.
4?
4 points.
Okay. All right, so you continue to stab into it from a good safe distance with your pike. Good 10 feet away.
Yeah, yeah. I want to be just close enough that I can hit her, but just far enough away that she can't hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll take us up to Ruby, who is having a bad time. Keymaster.
I get to go. So I'm assessing the situation. I see the paladins in there striking away, so I'm going to roll and spin around behind it.
For a advantage. Got it?
Together. We'll do this together.
Yes.
Crash.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Inevitable, you cannot stop.
Stop this.
Oh.
5. By the way, I bought these here at the con. 10. They're buffalo dice. 15. Properly sourced. 19.
It's a lot of 5s.
21, 22, 23. And then the second roll on the dagger. 26. 29.
29. I mean, even at half, that's...
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then I'll just bonus action my other attack. My God.
Yep. Yep. That's
Natural
another
20
one.
For a total of
Nicely
1,
done. Bravo.
4, 7 more. Because they can't sneak. So I'm basically on its shadowy
I
back.
can tell you, if it wasn't resistant, you'd have killed it by now.
Yeah, I'm just hacking away at it, and I'm like, you leave the girls alone.
It swipes out, and I'm going to need Keymaster, Dish. Let's do the fun. This is fun. And Ruby to please make a wisdom save.
Oh, joy.
Ooh.
There. That's better.
17.
That's
Seven.
better.
17.
See?
21.
Focusing on my love. That's
I
17
focused on my
Zs.
husband's love, and I feel
17
better.
Zs, and I'm the new pet, so I'm inspired. 17 Zs.
Whispers and images assault your mind, and you stare around and you look, and you just see demons everywhere. And you quickly get your guns and point,
Sure
and
do.
you blink, and you're pointing them at your husband.
Yeah, no, this is not.
Ruby, you
This is not
start to get a
abnormal.
spell ready and to destroy this demon, and it is your elf companion. And Keymaster, you feel like you need to just turn around and stab an illithid, a mind flayer full of it's little brains on
Yeah, I'm really
claws and-
feeling the illithid,
yeah, and you whip around, and it's just an elf with wings. It's just your friend.
Okay, good. So I'm not stabbing.
Oh,
So I see all three of my
Yeah,
friends
we're just
almost
like this.
attack me.
Yes.
Love, love, love.
Sorry, no, sorry.
Warm fire. Love, love, warm fire.
Right, sorry.
With
It's not
that,
the first
we take,
time you've seen this, though,
it is
right?
your turn, Dish, and
Yeah.
you are not compelled to fire your guns
I am
towards.
very angry at
Narcissus.
this thing. I'm going to just flip around and shoot.
He will betray you again.
He always does, though. It's okay.
It cannot last.
I've
End it now.
never
Okay, I will
betrayed
end
her.
you now. Good advice. Oh, I do not know if that does it. Probably not. A 10. But I have a second shot.
Yeah, the 10 does not. It whips past.
God, mother.
Now, here's a question. Would you like to fail forward on that, Miss?
Yo,
Oh,
yes, I
yeah,
would like to
let's do
fail
that.
forward.
Yes.
A 3. You gain the benefits of the dodge action until your next turn.
So how does this miss translate to you being almost impossible to hit?
I think perhaps I tripped. when I was shooting. Just sort
The
of
recoil.
Yeah.
and did some kind of crazy roll, and then came out of it and landed like this and just shot up at them again. It's my second
Okay.
shot. Oh, did not hit that time.
Would you
Fail
like to
forward
fail
again?
forward again?
Yes, let's fail forward. Again, I am dodging.
You're
I'm
very
just like
dodging.
rolling around.
You're just
on the
rolling
ground.
all over the battlefield.
It's fine. You
Okay.
cannot see me.
Narcissus,
Yes. Well, we'll stick with the half damage
do you
to
have
fight.
advantage because you're flanking with Keymaster?
I also feel
Oh,
like in
good.
the
Excellent.
background of this
All right.
shot,
Yeah, just
Dish is just rolling.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just see her do some results.
Shots going off every once in a while.
The end credits. The end credits are rolling. You just see her roll past the end credits.
The mind is
Weirdest
really
Western
vulnerable.
ever.
19.
hit.
All right, excellent. 2 + 3 is 5.
Okay.
Math. We're doing it.
Would you like to take your second attack with celerity?
Yes, of course.
Also with
Thank
advantage from flanking.
Come
Thank you,
on,
thank you,
Peter,
thank
kill it.
16.
That'll hit.
And a 10 + 3 is 13.
Yay!
You want to throw anything into it?
Do you think we're close?
I think we're
I
close.
think we're close.
Wanna do one? You want to throw one in?
No, let's be smart. Are you doing half damage too?
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
If
Okay.
Everyone is doing half damage
Everybody's-
except Ruby Bard spells.
Okay, let's save it for Ruby.
Okay, save for Rhubarb. Done.
Ruby's back in the action here. If she's most effective,
All right.
let's give her the dice.
Speaking of which, Ruby Bard.
All right.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it cold here still?
It's even worse here. The storm is absurd.
It's our new girlfriend. That's what
Yeah.
you can do.
I roll behind her.
Yeah,
Let's roll
yeah.
past.
I go 1, 2, 3, and cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
So let's see. First
Bolts
ray.
of fire cascade out of your mouth harp.
That's a.
I see what you see in her.
I told you she was hot.
Yes.
Aha! Hot. 21 to hit on the first.
That's a hit.
Second one misses. Natural 20 on the third.
Like the
So-
it's just fate.
Give her all the dice.
Are you throwing
Yeah,
the d8s
Give
into
her all the
that?
dice.
Yes.
Oh,
all
yes.
the dice.
Well, this
All
is
the
for the
dice.
first hit.
Going
Let's
for the
just
killing
blow
blow.
them all.
7 on the first one.
Oh,
that would've been so
RealmSmith
good.
throwing popcorn off screen. I almost got it.
So then 4, 5, 9 on the second one.
2 8s.
16, 17, 18, 19. What was that? What did I say? So it was like 7 for the first hit.
Yep.
And then
19.
19.
26.
I don't know. It's a big
19
number.
plus
I forgot all my
so
numbers.
this is 19. Yeah,
Yeah,
26.
it's a large.
It's over 20.
Yeah,
well
yeah,
over
it's
20.
a big
Yes.
number.
With one final horrific wail, the sickly
Yay,
green apparition
Ruby.
disperses into the misty night as it bursts into flames and smoke dissipates it away.
Yay.
You
An
cannot
echoing
beat-
warning drifting through your minds. It will consume all.
Yes, our burning love will consume us all.
Yeah,
That's
Like-
right.
I think there's a
As-
shot of the two of us both looking at her and,
Yeah,
looking
and the
at
fire
Yeah,
each
that's-
other.
wait, and then high fiving.
Yeah.
And then the fire that remains, I'm just sitting with my feet up. I'm like,
Shaking your head of the
Lit it.
dark thoughts pervading it, you gather your gear and prepare to set out, continuing to see what is happening as lightning streaks across the sky above, and as the clouds part out somewhat, providing what little light remains. Just up ahead, protruding over the canopy of the trees, you see the lightning illuminate a tower, nay, a spire, cascading up far beyond the clouds, with black ooze dripping off of it to the ground below.
Keymaster plunges the daggers into his own heart. Not again.
The queen will want to know that has all have occurred on this journey, and will no doubt be grateful for your assistance in determining that the Tower of Serpentica has once again set forth upon the land.
Yes. Yes, Queen, there has
Well,
been
we
gooey
should
tower.
get a selfie.
Yeah. Take a selfie in front of it.
With the tower, yeah.
It's a family
Yeah,
portrait.
come on, Ruby.
I'll lay down with my
Get
feet.
on the bottom.
Come on, Goblin.
Yes, there we go. Just with it in the back. Yes.
Cool.
Don't we all look nice though, Queen?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, the gooey tower, but look how nice we look.
Returning back, the queen is happy to hear that you have figured out what is happening, but is distraught to know that it is an invasion of demons that is driving the Ilfarians away from their land.
Yes, it's not great.
And
I'll tell you what.
is going to do her best to barricade their walls as best they can and wait for heroes to arrive and survive
Yes.
the terrors of the tower.
Well,
but she
it
is true to
has
her
been
word.
Fun, so we should really.
Yeah, she is true to her
Go.
word, does not expect you, of all people, to do any more, and sends her boatswains and shipwrights down to get you, runs back again into the
Keymaster
ocean.
actually stays behind and says, "Actually, I've been here before, so I think I'm going to stay behind."
I think it's hard to run. I don't think we can leave.
I've been in this tower before.
These people need our aid.
I pull out the head.
Right, but look
You
how
ready?
much we've already done.
What?
with them.
No, I'm not going back in there, you idiot!
Yes, we will send Limbless Friend in.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh man. So that tower is called the Tower Serpentica. We on stream we run a thing called the Deadliest Dungeon, and it's a transdimensional dungeon that is like full of weird and wonky stuff. And when you die in the dungeon, about a minute later you get resurrected with something on. You roll it on a chart, and you get a deficiency, something like you lose an eye or something weird. And slowly but surely, as you go through, either you die so many times that you become a floating head, and that's the end of it, or you beat the tower and then destroy the tower and save the land from this tower that keeps coming from the sky.
Wow.
So, but this character, the Keymaster, is currently playing in that dungeon. We've played for 17 or 18 sessions now. The party members have all died about 6 or 7 times each. The Keymaster has not died yet. So it has been very,
It's
very.
your time, bud.
It's my time. Yeah, it has been. But yeah, that's it. Is that it?
Yeah,
Cool.
that is the
Did it.
adventure.
Well,
Thank
thank
you all
you.
for playing.
Survive.
Thank you. That was a blast. That was a good.
That was great.
good.
Thanks. So
Yeah.
thank you everyone for watching. Is there there's anything you'd like to plug or talk about? I know Actaroki's on tomorrow morning here on
That's
the
right.
studio.
Here at Gamehole Con tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. Come join us on the Twitch streams, and we will be working with actors. Sarah Moore will be one of our actors, along with her daughter, and Carlton, Brian C.P. Steele, and Jennifer Alpatali will be the cast. And we will get together, and then the day after tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, we will play the movie.
Yay. Great. Well, thank you so much, Peter and Sarah, for coming out and playing with us today.
Absolutely.
I hope you had a
It was
good
a
time.
lot of
Goodness,
fun.
super fun.
Yeah,
Forward
great
Rogue
job.
is kind of fun to play.
Yeah, I hope we didn't take you too far off course.
God, no.
Great.
This is a lot of fun. And thank you, Tech, and everyone who supported with your bits and your subscriptions and stuff to give us those
Yes.
insane amounts of D8s to help
thank
us
you.
modify the game, of course. And the contract from Foley M. Beard no longer plunging. We appreciate it.
I didn't.
We
do
ignored
right.
that
Yeah.
contract. Not legally binding.
Yes. Oh, thank you, RealmSmith, for watching as well. We
Yes.
hope you had a great time watching this. Jason was throwing popcorn at us from the offside. Tonight. Oh, that was close.
That was so close.
Close.
Tonight, okay. Tonight we will be playing into the. I caught one with my fast reflexes. Tonight at 7 p.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. We will be entering into the mists in Ravenloft with the one-off by Jason and RealmSmith himself. Woo! Which will be very exciting. And then tomorrow we'll be back here again with Jameson Peters and the original crew that we played to the continuation of that big black sword that we found. And we'll just keep going and going and going until it's all done, until this convention is finished, which is a lot of fun out here. So we'll sign off with that. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you soon.